at you from hell on earth. Dvon Dudley responds to Jim Ross about the racism stuff. Wow. CM Punk says fans are crazy, basically. So much going on in the riots in Minneapolis. Let's go!
Turns out I'm nothing without you, and I thought you should know. But I never knew that I was haunted.
The drama continues as the world explodes. World War III is on the doorsteps. Well, civil war in America could happen tomorrow. Yeah! CM Punk checking those fans. Tim Walz declares basically war on federal agents and preps the National Guard for war. Yo, Chris in the chat, you should probably listen to what Tim said earlier today. Haha, it ain't at war. Wow. Not according to Tim. Yeah. CM Punk, his comments, what do you think about that? And of course, Dvon Dudley responds to Jim Ross and explains the racism that Jim Ross might have delivered towards Dvon Dudley back in the day. We're going to go into it. We're going to go into it, brother. Hey, where's the Stranger Things extra episode? Sorry. We're live. Getting ready for the War Zone. War Zone's here on my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, son. I want to see MJF's privates. Something about your mother back in Mexico? Why is every channel Spanish speaking? What is going on?
Jonathan. By the way, it is so professional of you to come to a dump like Oklahoma to do your job. I really appreciate it.
Hey, JR is here tonight. Maybe everybody in the crowd's racist like JR, according to Dvon Dudley.
Randy, like I said, you're a good kid. You got spunk, you got moxie, and I'm hoping you're a lot smarter than you look. As you know, I have 6 beautiful dynamite diamond rings to my name. And I've come out here with not a single one of them on.
And I had to think about it. If I hit him, we're going to lose our job. If I'm not too sure how I particularly feel about this. And I'm saying to myself, what does he mean by that? And JR says, again, the verdict's not out yet, but I'm still a little hesitant with Dvon. And Bubba knew what he was getting at. So Bubba butts in and goes, you know something, JR? Regardless to what, Devon's a hard worker. He never gives this company any problems. We go in there and do our business, and that's it. Devon's a good guy. He takes care of his family. He does everything he's supposed to do as an individual. And JR continued to go, well, I get that. That's all good, but, it's just something about him. I'm not sure, and this and that. And I'm not saying anything, and I'm keeping quiet. And finally, that's when it comes out. He's black. I don't know. And that's my hiccup. I don't know how I could feel about that. And I started balling up my fist, and Bubba saw that. So Bubba grabbed me. And he goes, yeah, but you know what, JR? Black, white, purple, brown, it doesn't matter. He's a great individual. He's a good human being. Oh, no. I'm not saying that he's not. But I just don't know, because he's black, and I just don't know about that.
I mean, does anyone else think that JR is joking? Like, I mean, am I crazy? Maybe, but you know what? He's a Southern guy with a 10-gallon hat. So maybe I'm naive and stupid. I mean, this is racist for sure. But it might be just racist joking, which I don't know if that's okay either, but do you think JR was joking here? Like, I don't know, man. Well, he's black, so I don't know if we can really, because that's something I would see saying as like a ridiculous joke. But if you were too drunk and you were like, you think going this edgy is funny, but it's not funny really to other people, but you think you're being edgy, like, yeah, but he's black, like, and you think you're joking, but it's like, no, this just sounds racist. Yo, MJF just looked like he actually knocked that guy out. That was crazy. But, or do you think this is just disgusting behavior by Jim Ross, who now they're saying was drunk during this time?
At that point, I was just like, man, I had to think about it. If I hit him, we're going to lose our job. If I say something, I can lose my job. Because at that time, I didn't think that.
See, if I was Dvon, I would have been like, well, that's fine, JR. You don't know about me because I don't know about you. Because after that comment, sounds like you're about to put a KKK hood over your head and you might even molest children. So anyway, Tubby, fuck, get out of here. That's what I would have said if I was Dvon.
I would be able to fight that. Because again,
it's so great too that Dvon Dudley has joined the NYPD. It's unbelievable. He is a great undercover investigator for the NYPD.
Wouldn't have.
Yeah,
you wouldn't.
I'm a little fish in a big pond. Remind you though, when he said it, he was very drunk. Yeah. He was extremely drunk, slurring his words and all that. But they say when you're drunk, the truth comes out.
You know the three people that will always tell you.
I don't agree with that. I've always disagreed with this. I think for some people, the truth comes out. I'm sorry, I don't agree with this. For some people, the truth comes out. I agree. There are some people, and JR might be one of those people in this indication. He might have gotten drunk, and then he might have said, oh, behind the scenes, maybe he says things that are racist about Dvon, and now that he's hammered, he's saying it to Dvon. So that could be true. I'm not saying that that's not true. It could be. For Jim Ross. But I don't believe that. I've said some awful things while drunk that I know I don't believe. But because I was drunk, my brain was like, yo, this is going to be funny as hell to say this. Because they're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, I have said awful things while drunk that there is no chance in hell I really believe. Absolutely not. So I disagree with that. Some people do say things when they're drunk and let things out, for sure. I agree. But some people don't. Not every size fits all when you get drunk. I've been drunk before when I'm normally really happy and overly happy, and I get real happy and touchy maybe. Not rapey, but unless somebody wants to play with me. But I get real I'll give you a hug and I love you all. I love everybody. Let's go. That type of thing. But there's been a couple of times where I got violent. And that's not me normally. But I have. A couple of times. Only a couple. But I know the times that I did. But I've also said some crazy things. I've definitely said some racist things while drunk. Because I was drunk and I just thought, I'm going to say some crazy shit. But, not directed at somebody, who I have power over, or directed at anybody in a negative, really way. But definitely in a joking manner, for sure. And if somebody heard that who was super serious, and they were like, oh, my God, one time he said this. I mean, the difference is in the future, I'd say wow, did I really say that? I was hammered and I said that. Well, I don't really believe those things in real life. I was hammered and probably had liquid courage that I could make a offensive joke and who gives a shit, and not realizing that some people were still going to be offended by it. And listen, if all these years later you were offended by it and you thought I was a real racist because of that, I apologize to you, and I don't really feel that way. And I was just saying something really stupid while under the influence of alcohol. But I still shouldn't have said it, and I'm sorry that it affected you, but you know, it was just me hammered being an idiot. I said a lot of crazy things drunk that don't make any sense. You know, I mean, to me, it's the opposite. When I'm drinking, I might say and do stupid shit that I don't believe. And it's not me and my real self or my shadow self coming out. It's just stupid. So I don't agree with them that, oh, the real person comes out when they're drunk. I don't agree with that. I think sometimes the most dumb, fucked up version of the person comes out. Sometimes the truth comes out when you're drunk. For some people, they start telling truths like crazy. But for some people, the most fucked up version that isn't them comes out. So I don't agree with this. I'm sorry. But also, it sounds like Jim Ross was bizarre based on this. And it sounds like Jim Ross has always kind of shit on Dvon Dudley forever. Even to this day in Jim Ross's apology, he shits on Dvon, puts Dvon down. He almost treats Dvon like he's a subhuman to Bubba Ray. He constantly builds up Bubba Ray and then diminishes Dvon. Even when Jim Ross was apologizing, sort of, and trying to say, oh, no, I always liked Dvon, he still did it. He still put him down and then propped up Bubba Ray Dudley. So he's still doing it.
I didn't think that I would be able to fight that. Because again,
you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have.
I'm a little fish in a big pond. Remind you though, when he said it, he was very drunk. Yeah. He was extremely.
At least he gave us that clarity, right? To give a kind of a benefit of the doubt. Because if Jim Ross really was a diehard racist, and I was Dvon Dudley, I'd be like, listen, I really loved all his professional work. And it hurts me that he's this way. It's too bad because I saw it. But he doesn't even do that.
Drunk, slurring his words and all that. But they say when you're drunk, the truth comes out.
You know the three people that will always tell you the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Little kids, angry people, and drunk people.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't agree with that. Sometimes drunk people tell the truth. Or let a cat out of the bag. But, man, not always. Sometimes drunk people say the dumbest shit that isn't real. I don't buy that. But it does sound like Jim Ross had something against Dvon Dudley. And based on this, maybe it was. Maybe he's like, I don't know, a black wrestler, Why does Jim Ross talk up other black wrestlers, though? I don't know, man. I almost think that Jim Ross just didn't like Dvon, really. And one of the ways to be like, I don't like you, is he brought up his race. That's what I'm starting to think. Because Jim Ross didn't bring up Booker T's race to him. He didn't bring it up to Shelton Benjamin. But he did to R-Truth. So why did Jim Ross bring up race with R-Truth? I don't know. But this happened to Dvon. And it didn't feel good. And, what I believe Jim Ross should have done is, if I was Jim Ross, I would have come out and said, listen, I don't recall that being actually racist to Dvon. I don't recall that at all. But based on what I heard Dvon say, I definitely do believe I could have been drunk, and I do believe I could have said something inappropriate while drunk, and I could have said it to Dvon. And I also believe that because of my position in the company and Devon's position, that he never told me about it. And it festered in him for years. And I don't blame him because he felt he couldn't say something. And I feel bad that Dvon couldn't come to me and say, I feel like you were racist to me. And I could have squashed it there, and I could have said, no, Dvon, well, yes, I said something that was inappropriate, but by no means do I mean that. And I'm sorry. It was an inappropriate thing to say, and I apologize to you. And I want you to know that I'm not racist to black people, and I don't hate you. And what I said affected you. I apologize for that. It wasn't okay, and I hope you can forgive me. And back then, Dvon could have said, "I do forgive you." Okay, shit. Okay. And JR could have said, "Well, and I want you to know that it's not. I know I was drunk. I wasn't saying that because I really feel that way. I was saying that because I was stupid and drunk." And I've said a lot of offensive things, but obviously those offenses run deep in your culture and our culture. So I'm sorry. And this would have never festered. So I feel like Jim Ross could have said, "I don't recall that," and but maybe something like that did happen, and it's been sitting with him, and for that I apologize to him, and I never held him back or held anything against him for real for being black. That's crazy, but I understand that that's how he felt, and I feel bad that he believed that all these years about me, and that he felt that way, that I made him feel that way when I was probably just having too much to drink and being an idiot. So, you could have gone that route, but JR didn't do that. And some people would say, well, fuck that. If Jim Ross didn't do anything, he doesn't have to do that. Okay. But, but then Jim Ross put down Dvon Dudley like crazy and then propped up Bubba Ray. That's the part that's funny. He's still putting him down to this day in a sneaky sort of passive-aggressive comment. It was wild, bro, that he snuck that in and still dissed him. That's wild, bro. That's wild. But AEW Dynamite's on. Everybody's here with us. Let me get the dono links up. There's the donation links. Reverend Dvon needs to go to church. It's always the eyes. I don't know what that means. What if he just didn't like Dvon? Well, I think that's part of it. I think he just didn't like Dvon, and he was like, well, what can I say to Dvon that would piss him off? Well, I'll say like, oh, well, you're a black guy. I don't know about that. And he's like trolling Dvon almost with racism. Like he's trolling him with racism. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's why he didn't do it to Booker. That's why he didn't do it to other people, because he liked other people, but he didn't like Dvon. So he was like, well, what can I say to Dvon? Well, I'll make comments about how, I don't know, you're black, So maybe Jim Ross wasn't really a racist, but he was being racist to Dvon because he thought, hey, this will piss this fucker off. Either way, man, that's fucked up. That's definitely fucked up either way. I know, pretty crazy. Hopefully everybody here can hit that like button and stick the thumb all the way up my ass. Looking at the Discord, looks like DJ Glaze is in there. Jesus. If you want to have AIDS, we'll go into Discord. And we'll have AIDS. Good Lord. What's up, guys? If you can hit the like button, that would help us out immensely. Yeah. I guess I don't know how long we'll be on for tonight, but maybe not long, it looks like, but we'll try. AEW's going down, man. The women are hot, bro. They're dancing and humping in the ring. Oh, my God. It is looking hot in the ring on AEW right now. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that.
They'll always tell you how they feel.
Yep. And then the other incident, like I said, was in Indianapolis, where myself, Dreamer, Bubba, Heyman, and Spike were sitting at the table, and we had gotten there a little early. We were We got there. We had to be there by 1, so it had to be about 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock. And I think JR just came in the catering. He just got out of the meeting. And he comes over. He says hello to everybody but me.
I remember you telling me this.
Yep. And Paul Heyman, I don't know if Paulie, you know Paul and how Paul is. Paul is just, because me and Paul had a great relationship. Paul Heyman basically discovered me, gave me my job in ECW, and made me who I am today. So Paul pretty much called him out. Says, what? You don't want to say nothing because he's, why you don't want to say hello to Dvon? What's wrong with Dvon? What, because he's black? And JR went, you're damn right because he's black. You're damn right. Now, I don't know if he got mad at Paul for calling him out and ignoring me and saying hello, which he didn't have to. So, but that's fine. But still, I don't know if he got mad at that, and that's why he said what he said, because his ego got in the way or what have you. But that's what was said. Now, listen, it's all about, people want to say it's all about the race card. No one's pulling the race card here. The question was asked, had I ever experienced racism in the WWE? When Bubba asked me, he said, had you experienced it while we were together? And I told him, not in ECW. ECW, we were a family. ECW, it was well known that we were a family. ECW will always be that place that holds special in my heart, because none of that crap existed back then in ECW. Could it have? Sure, but it didn't. That's how we knew that everybody was a family. We all cared for each other. We all nurtured each other. We all did the right thing amongst each other. So that was never, ever an issue there. So when it came up, I said, yeah, it was a top official in WWE. And when I said this before on your channel, going back, people thought I was talking about Michael Hayes. Yep. They thought I was talking about Vince, John Laurinaitis, Triple H.
Nobody connected the dots.
No, even Pat Patterson. Everybody's throwing names, and it had nothing to do with any of those individuals. And I'm going to go down the road. I'm going to go down the line here. Michael Hayes helped me as a producer. Michael Hayes, basically guided me as a producer, even with the main events when he didn't have to and he had his own stuff. That was never, ever an issue there. So when it came up, I said, yeah, it was a top official in WWE. And when I said this before on your channel, going back, people thought I was talking about Michael Hayes. They thought I was talking about Vince, John Laurinaitis, Triple H.
Nobody connected the dots.
No, even Pat Patterson. Everybody's throwing names, and it had nothing to do with any of those individuals. And I'm going to go down the road. I'm going to go down the line here. Michael Hayes helped me as a producer. Michael Hayes, basically guided me.
Well, that's good to know that, that nobody else was, it wasn't some big, racist club. That's basically what Dvon's saying here a little bit, I guess.
As a producer, even with the main events, when he didn't have to and he had his own stuff, Michael was there for me. Triple H was the one that gave me my job as a producer. Triple H was the one that...
he needed to do the DEI thing, probably.
He said, hey, listen, we want to offer you a producer's job. What do you think? And,
what happened to Dvon? Why isn't he there anymore? That maybe I missed it. Does anybody know the story of that? Because I actually thought that Dvon was still working with WWE as a producer. I didn't know he wasn't there. And, only through all of these did I find out, like, he's not there. Does anybody know, did they just let him go, or did he walk away? Or I'd be curious, because I thought he was doing all right there, and it's a kind of a short-lived thing, I feel like. Although, according to JR, he's never done anything, and Bubba Ray does everything, but you know what I mean.
He was there for me. He look, Hunter went all out.
Put your hand down. You're covering your moneymaker.
Okay. Dick.
Well, there goes the, I guess there goes the Triple K narrative, right? Because Triple H was there for him. Get that, Triple K narrative, though.
But he basically, he was there for me. As far as Vince goes, I've never had an issue with him with race whatsoever. Yeah. And you hear stories all the time about WWE being racist or what have you amongst Latinos or black and this and that. And these are some of the fans, because their favorites aren't being pushed or being used the way they feel that they should. So it's got to be a racism problem. Me working behind the scenes, I realized that it had nothing to do with race. It had everything to do with the person getting over and making it. And as far as Laurinaitis goes, Laurinaitis, a lot of people had issues with Johnny. Nobody liked Johnny. And, I even had a problem with Johnny. When we left in 2005, we were negotiating our contract with John Laurinaitis.
Can we talk about how cool Dvon looks, by the way, with these glasses? And he's in the NYPD. He's got the earbud things, the chain, the black shirt, whatever this jacket is, cream-colored or whatever it is. Damn, Dvon looks hot, baby. I might go gay, brother.
And I remember going back and forth because they wanted us to take a pay cut. And we said no. But this is when they were getting rid of all of the Attitude Era guys and bringing in that new era. And I basically pretty much said, we said no, we didn't want taking a pay cut. So we kept going back and forth on numbers. And then one night stand, ECW, one night stand. We get to the building, and this is one of the rare occasions when Vince used to come out to the ring before the doors open to see how talent was putting their matches together. He comes up to me and Bubba and he goes, how's everything going with the negotiation? And we were like, oh, it's going good. We had a little bit of a standstill, but we would love to have a meeting with you.
Well, you guys know what they say. He's got the sunglasses on, guys. And when you cover your eyes, you're getting ready to tell lies. That's right, Dvon. Are you lying, Dvon? Those who cover their eyes tell lies. Okay? That's the problem with assuming somebody's racist because they're drunk, they're telling the truth. If somebody's drunk, it doesn't mean they're telling the truth. Just like if someone's wearing sunglasses, it doesn't mean that they're trying to hide their eyes because they're about to lie. But see, I could just make assumptions too, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate for JR, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this sounds crazy. I mean, the JR would make those comments or whatever, but I mean, I believe Dvon, man. It's bothered him for years, and I think JR coming out and maybe sort of acknowledging the story and then maybe being like, well, if that's what I said, I mean, I didn't mean it in a real racist way, but, whatever. But I don't know. That's me. That's what I would do because I don't know. There's a part of me that says, fuck you. If you interpret shit that way, like, fuck yourself. I don't care. But there's another part of me that's like, oh, man, I don't want you to feel bad. Like, I don't want someone to feel like that they're being, like, I was being racist to them for years and I was whatever. Like, that sucks. I don't want someone to feel like that for real. Like, I mean, I don't get why you thought that, and I don't feel like I need to apologize really, but you really feel this way for all these years. Like, I don't feel good. I don't want you to feel that way. Oh, my God, Darby Allin just fucked this guy up. Bam! Skateboard to the head. Darby Allin wearing a jacket he took off of Drake's underage fucking kid. What is he wearing? What is this? What the hell was that? That was the weirdest thing ever. Anyway, but you could go, what side are you guys on? I think JR told, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Even these guys can't figure it out. Yeah, JR is always getting shit on, I guess. I don't know.
If possible. So at that point, after talking a little bit with Vince said, let's have the meeting. Let's have you come down to the office and do it. Call my secretary. We will set up the date and stuff and bring you guys in and we'll discuss everything. He was like, okay, fine, not a problem, not an issue. We got a call from the secretary, which the secretary said, yeah, July 5th was going to be the...
Your contract would have been up by then.
No, the contract didn't end until August 24th.
Well, July 5th is when they let us go.
Right. But what they said to us was, when we got the phone call after, said the meeting was canceled. And we were like, what the hell? Then going into, I guess my date's a little confusing. So going into July 5th was when we got that phone call. And that's when they said, the Dudleys, we're not going to renegotiate your contract. We're going to let the contract run out. So you'll still be, collecting money and all of that up until August 24th. After that, that's it. We'll just let the contract run out.
And I'm surprised Bubba Ray didn't punch one of those guys out.
Like, okay. And we left. At that point in time, everybody was saying it was Laurinaitis that basically sabotaged us in the back because we wouldn't cooperate and take the pay cut. And that wasn't the case. I come to find out years later. So what happened was Brock was in the NFL with the Minnesota Vikings. Things didn't work out with him that way, the way he thought, and then he decided to come back to the WWE. They wanted to bring Brock into the office and have a meeting with him, and it just so happened that the day that they were scheduling was the day that me and Bubba were supposed to go in.
Gotcha.
And that's when
he got top billing.
He got top billing, which completely understand. It's Brock Lesnar even back then, but the thing about it was I blame Johnny because of everything that was going on with the negotiation, and it didn't go well with Johnny, which is why we asked to speak with Vince. And then
there's a way to find out if you're a priority or not.
Oh, absolutely. And then I went on a show and just buried the hell out of Laurinaitis. And this
What
and
show?
that. I can't remember what it was. It was some type of radio show I did, and I just pretty much buried him. And I was like, F him and this and that. I can't believe he did this to me and blah, 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 and so forth and so on. Now, moving forward, come to find out years later, the whole thing with the Brock story came out. And I was like, oh, okay. And then come to realize that it wasn't Laurinaitis that screwed us. It was the whole coming in, with Brock coming in to have the meeting where somebody in the office says, let's bump the Dudleys and let's meet with Brock, which I had to go back and apologize to Laurinaitis. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm sorry. I should not have said those things I said to you. If you don't forgive me, I completely understand, but I'm humbly apologizing to you.
See, that way the Dvon apologized to John Laurinaitis right there. See, that's what I like. I like when someone goes, oh, shit, I didn't think about it like that. Let me go back and let me make an apology. Like, that's a great guy when you can do that. Instead of what Jim Ross did with Dvon, which is like, nah, fuck him. I didn't say that. I don't know why he would say that. Maybe it's because he's a failure, but Bubba Ray still is successful. I mean, wow.
And he said, no. He was like, Dvon, you're fine. He said, let me ask you a question, Dvon. If Vince wanted to meet with you, too, do you think there's anything that I could have said that would have stopped him from meeting with you guys? And when he said that, I went, damn, he's right. No. Yeah. No, because if Vince wanted to have a meeting with you, he would have had the meeting no matter what. Yeah. Because that's, and anybody who knows Vince. That had to be true. And then I remember saying in that interview as well, I said, if JR was still booking or head of talent relations, then the Dudley Boys would have still been with the WWE. Because I felt when it came to negotiation, we were clicking, we were right on point. But with the exception of those comments. Whether he did it because he was drunk and didn't realize what he was saying, because there's been stories about JR that when he gets a little bit too much to drink, he's
so now wait a minute. Now Dvon is kind of like throwing in a little bit of a benefit of the doubt right there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of saying what I'm saying. Dvon definitely took it as this guy's racist, but now he is giving the other side of the coin here a little bit. I never heard this part. This is interesting.
He starts going off with the mouth, and maybe that could have been it. I don't.
Well, I got to give Dvon credit for bringing that up, that, hey, man, maybe he's not. Maybe he isn't right. It wasn't actually a racist and saying what he really felt because he was drunk. Maybe when he's drunk, he says dumbass shit that he doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. And that would explain why Jim Ross, nowadays is like, I didn't say that. You don't remember it. But this guy's been living with it his whole life. Meanwhile, JR doesn't even remember saying it because he was hammered, said something stupid. But JR also maybe kind of like didn't really like Dvon. It sounds like that much. I mean, business-wise, he liked him, but in real life, maybe he didn't really like him that much. And maybe there is a little bit of something there. I don't know. This is right. Probably the truth is in the middle, right? Probably. Very interesting.
Let's meet with Brock, which I had to go back and apologize to Laurinaitis. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm sorry. I should not have said those things I said to you. If you don't forgive me, I completely understand, but I'm humbly apologizing to you. And he said, no. He was like, Dvon, you're fine. He said, let me ask you a question, Dvon. If Vince wanted to meet with you, too, do you think there's anything that I could have said that would have stopped him from meeting with you guys? And when he said that, I went, damn, he's right. No. Yeah. No, because if Vince wanted to have a meeting with you, he would have had the meeting no matter what. Yeah. Because that's, and anybody who knows Vince. That had to be true. And then I remember saying in that interview as well, I said, if JR was still booking or head of talent relations, then the Dudley Boys would have still been with the WWE. Because I felt when it came to negotiation, we were clicking, we were right on point. But with the exception of those comments. Whether he did it because he was drunk and didn't realize what he was saying, because there's been stories about JR that when he gets a little bit too much to drink, he starts going off with the mouth. And maybe that could have been it. I don't know. Also, the thing in Indianapolis with me saying what he said after Paul called him out, could have been his ego getting involved. And he said what he said. But again, I forgave him. I don't really care to see the man in any way, shape, or form down on his luck or anything. I'd rather him get well.
Ego is a cruel mistress, and to every man. And as for you stating earlier about using it as a trump card, I think you can only use race as a playable card when you're trying to get something from it. You're not trying to get an apology out of JR. You're not trying to get a job. You're not trying to become JR's emergency contact. You want nothing from him. All you're doing is telling your story.
That was it.
And you're answering a question. Like I said,
you also can't forget when Jim it was a while back. Remember that Jim Ross got fired by the WWE, right? Didn't he get fired by the WWE because of the 2K thing? Jim Ross was part of hosting the video game 2K thing on the stage, and Jim Ross got drunk as shit. And it kind of went off the rails, right? Didn't Ric Flair get drunk as well? Or people, I don't know, people said or did stuff that wasn't what the 2K or WWE was not very happy about it. I don't remember. And they fired Jim Ross for that, I think, if I remember. And that was a situation where he'd been drinking. So he has a history of being a little wild when he gets drunk, as most people will be if they're hammered. So that's interesting. When was that? I forget. Jim Ross fired, 2K drunk. Oh yeah, the WWE 2K14 train wreck press conference highlights. You guys remember this? It was fucking crazy. God, it was wild.
Cast must listen to Her boy and Stone Cold 3 hours over here in my room. Good luck with that one. Woo!
By the way, listen to the crowd laughing. I don't blame Jim Ross for this at all. This was gold. Who would have thought you would get fired for this? I would have given him an award. This was hilarious. It didn't look professional, though, for 2K and this whole thing. I think if this had been a powwow, WWE, a night with the stars type of thing, I think then it would have been okay. But I think because it was a 2K partnered event, it was a little bit more of a corporate thing, and yikes.
And Steve's bringing 3 cases of beer. What the hell?
I came looking for a couple of plugs for the show, but this is ridiculous.
I think we're turning your podcast heel.
We're going to plug that baby all night long. Wait till I get to the bar tonight. I didn't start it yet.
I think they thought Andre the Giant was hosting this tonight. I'm a little shorter and fatter. And this is Snapple.
It was not. I don't think that was Snapple. Wow,
Thanks, Dolph is not wearing any underwear. I don't know how I got that, but I think it was on Twitter.
I told you that in confidence, JR.
Sorry. I'm old.
This is hilarious. Bro, it's terribly awesome. This was one of the best things ever. I don't know why. There should have been promotions. Do you remember this, guys? We covered this on the show. We spent an hour covering. I mean, that was fucking 11 years ago, so maybe you don't remember it. You weren't even here, but I don't know. But I act like you guys were all here with me in 2014.
A little sidebar here. Ray let me borrow his mask last night. My wife was frightened.
Did you use it in the proper way?
I did. But we had that full-length mirror in our room, and it was scary. Hell, it scared me, Ray. I'm telling you. And I've seen it all. Our next guest, who in the hell would say this? Our next guest needs no introduction. Would I ever say that in my Okay, but I'll be damned if I won't give it to him anyway. Hey, take my wife, please.
What?
I've lost complete control of my job. I'm sure I will never be asked back, and this has probably destroyed what career I had left.
And by the way, I introduced Jim Ross to his wife. We go way back.
And by the way, Jim Ross predicted his own firing right here. So I'll never be asked back. I'll probably be fired. Yep. And it was, I think Ric Flair was the one that was the most messed up. And they sort of like blamed JR for it. They were like, yeah, you should have wrangled him, but you couldn't wrangle him because you were the host and you were hammered. So you couldn't stop hammered Ric Flair because you were hammered yourself. Oh my God, guys, my microphone. Listen, everybody, my life has been destroyed. I still don't have a job, so feel free to donate now if you'd like to. Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. PayPal's up there. Cash App is up there. And I should assassinate myself. Let's go to the donations, if there are any.
Super chat party.
Let's have good stream. Very emoji. Cigarette emoji.
AEW is still going on right now. Are you serious? Is AEW still going on, guys? It is, right? This is crazy. Delta, thank you. Delta, we love you. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. Delta, Delta, Delta. Thank you, Delta.
And look at his look! How he looks!
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his
Limitless
look.
Keith Lee is here.
Look at his look that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you. I look like a crook.
And look at his look! How he looks!
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looking like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kinda shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you should.
For I am limitless. Salutations, Joe. I'm with my brother Dvon. Jim Ross is a racist. He can't even apologize because he knows it's true. I had a similar experience with JR in AEW. I'll tell the full story one day. Justice for Dvon.
Justice for Dvon. Limitless Keith Lee. Wow. Limitless Keith Lee calling on. And coincidentally, tonight, Jim Ross returned on AEW. That's the other crazy part about this whole thing, is that tonight, JR showed up on AEW to return, probably because they're in Oklahoma, but still kind of ironic that the Dvon thing came out, and that's what's going on there. Well, Limitless Keith Lee, you are the top donator of the stream, so let's go ahead and put you up where you belong. Up top, oh man, they got cinder blocks coming out on AEW now. Oh shit, we got a Cash App. Oh guys, look out! Look out!
Questions.
Time for cash app question. Cash app donations. Cash app questions. Time for cash app question.
Allison chiming in with $50. Oh my goodness, baby. Allison coming in with the big $50 bomb. Oh, man, it's all hell is breaking loose on AEW right now. Like, it's getting wild on AEW. Allison, thank you so much. Huge dono from Allison. Hell yeah. Thank God, man. Allison Tuckwab coming in with a big $50 bomb. That is the biggest donation of the stream. It even beats out Limitless Keith Lee. We'll shrink him down a little bit. Put him over there. Allison is the top dog, baby. Allison, thank you so much for the $50. That was so nice of you. Thank you very much. As we're still going here, waiting for AEW to end, it's still going on. We got people in the Discord. Producer YR's in the house. DJ Glaze is in the house, too. We got All Hell is Breaking Loose in Minnesota. CM Punk's comments. So much on CM Punk. We got Dvon Dudley talking about the racism with JR, responding to that. We've covered that all this beginning. If you missed it, we've been talking about Dvon Dudley this whole night so far. So much going on. There's cinder blocks in the ring on AEW. You know, a lot to talk about. A lot of craziness going on. We're open to anything you guys got. Is JR racist? We got a poll up from you guys to see what you guys think about the whole thing. Is JR racist? 42% say yes. 36% say no. And 22% say maybe. So 22% are undecided, unsure. But just barely, JR is racist is the overall belief. Just barely. It's really close, though. Interesting there with 68 votes, approaching 69. You know I like that. You know I like that.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
What's up, Joe? Can you touch my grundle, tickle it? Even then, can we both team up and take down Sean's view ends with our dicks? Also, Tommy, North Carolina shoved a gerbil up his tight asshole. Let's get gay.
Well, he put quarters up his ass. We know that. Man, who are these guys with the golden hair? What the hell's going on? Look like a bunch of crackers out here. They got a cinder block. Who's going to come out tonight, Edge?
I don't know who's going to be the world champion coming out of Maximum Carnage, but you can better believe that Joe is making sure that the next challenger is not Hangman, is not Swerve.
And this is getting nasty here at the end of the night, I can tell you.
Certainly is.
You know that they probably wanted like Jim Ross to call something crazy, so maybe somebody is going to come out because they want JR to call like, oh my God. Why is this turned into a dark robot voice, guys? I don't know. They probably Tony Khan wanted JR to call this all crazy, and instead Excalibur's talking, and they're like, "Oh no, I let JR call it. Damn it!" I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be crazy. The Big Raging Boner. Thank you for the $3. Big Raging Boner. Appreciate that. We've talked a lot about the Dvon thing here tonight. What's up, Delta? Let's go back to a little bit of it. We have so many clips from Dvon.
Charleston, West Virginia. Me, Dave Bautista, and Randy Orton, WrestleMania, the 20th anniversary, against him and The Rock. Are you kidding? We stole it. You shit me? Nobody could follow that shit. You think Goldberg did it? I mean, give me a break. Nobody could follow that match. Are you kidding me? The Rock was doing this shit. I was doing my shit. Mick was rolling on the thumbtacks. We stole it. Hell, I'm going to the bar, Jim. Let's go.
Well, that was interesting. How about you, Mick? Anything special you want on your wish list?
Yes.
So you're a Santa Claus loving, sleigh riding, elf kissing, mistletoe belt buckle wearing son of a gun.
But
go ahead, do what you want. Say what you want to say. I don't give a shit.
In that case,
I'd like to thank Grey Goose for sponsoring this portion of the broadcast.
But I go to CNS and do the world champion.
I can't believe this got Jim Ross fired. I think this is it.
And Ric Flair was there, and a lot was made of it on a lot of different wrestling websites. I do remember sitting with my wife and being like, I think JR just insulted the sponsor of whoever's putting this thing on.
I didn't handle it well.
But did they fire you for that?
Pretty much.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Hey Sam, I took responsibility for that. There's a lot of stories about that deal.
Yeah.
The story going around that I was working all day at Access, and as the day goes on, if you're a Bell's palsy victim,
mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Oh boy, here comes Jim into the excuses. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Word is
sufferer.
Your facial, as the day goes on and fatigue sets in, you're a lot more prone to slur. Your facial muscles are not what they were.
Yeah.
Fatigue doesn't do me any favors in that regard.
And I remember you starting that night saying, if you think I'm scowling, right. I have Bell's palsy.
Right.
I'm actually a very happy guy.
I am, yeah. Right. And that's true. But so I was slurring a little bit that night out of fatigue, but it happens every night. I mean, I get angry sometimes with my wife because I'll have a long day and I'll say something to her and she'll say, what?
Right.
And I said, did you not hear me or did you not understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And, honey, I didn't understand you. Well, that's a Bell's palsy issue. Then I have to apologize for being a dick. Are you paying attention or not?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't understand you because you were slurring.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I say, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. So I was slurring, but the rumor going around that I was drinking with Ric Flair all afternoon and that I was drunk on the air and all that was so wrong. And
right.
So
I think it's because he does sound drunk because of the slurring or whatever. And several times he made a reference that they were drinking. He said, I want to thank Grey Goose for sponsoring this. So people thought, well, he's drunk too. He also said, nah, this is Snapple. Maybe it was Snapple. See, even I remembered it that he was drunk. Maybe he wasn't. But Ric Flair was drunk and other people were. And it was such a train wreck, people thought he was drunk. People thought they were all drunk. You know? Like I said, he's got a background for this, and people knew that, and this is, maybe he was, I don't know, bro. Now I don't know, but I thought he was drunk during that, but I believed he was. Ric Flair was, and I think it was more about either way that Jim Ross couldn't stop the other people from the way they were acting, and then he was kind of encouraging it and allowing it. And they wanted, that to be shut down and Jim to maybe steer the ship better. And that's why, and maybe even the sponsorship comment, he made a comment like they said about 2K and whatever. And so maybe that really did it all in. But, I mean, in my opinion, Jim Ross is such a god at calling wrestling. It's hard to imagine that you would ever fire him unless he, killed somebody. You know what I mean? You would think the guy would have everlasting carte blanche to exist in your company, at least for a long, long time. And, he was just fired so many times. It's almost unbelievable, really, when you think about it. Crazy.
And on my channel, I gave JR plenty of reasons to dislike me in the ring. I never noticed anything racially motivated at me. If he didn't like me, it was because I wasn't ready while in the ring. That's it. But I also had veterans like you. I had Big Vis in my ear. I had guys telling me it's still a good old boy network. Just watch yourself. And I believe that. I believe that from just 40 years on Earth, and now 49 years on Earth. I know how people are.
So they had this victim mentality in WWE. That's interesting.
I know how people act. I know how people's mentality is based. A lot of that can be from their socioeconomic background or their geographical background, where they grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I'm going to look down on them forever? No, I'm just going to adjust myself accordingly and always keep in the back of my mind, I know what you're really thinking. But as for using it as a crutch or wanting anything from it, I don't think either one of us has ever, used it. I've never come out and said, the WWE didn't push me because I'm half black. Nah. Or I've never wanted anything from it. If anything else, man, it makes me strive harder.
Mm-hmm. And again, I have no ill feelings for this man, but don't sit there and try to bury me and try to make me look stupid when you were the one that did and said what you said. Hey, everybody, this video is brought to you by Blue Chew.
Man, Dvon looks cool as a cucumber. Man, he looked good. I'm going to marry him.
What he did, but maybe even add a little joke in there. Problem solved. And I guarantee you, as quickly as this news cycle moves through, it would have been forgotten about. If anything, he lit a match and threw it on an inferno that did not need an extra brush fire. You made it clear on my channel over a year ago when you were bringing up the story without saying JR's name. You wish no ill will on the man.
Nope, sure don't. And again, when his wife passed away, I was very sorry to hear that, because his wife was a beautiful woman inside and out. She was lovely. She really was a caring person. I mean, she was really, really sweet lady. So when I heard about her passing, I felt real bad. And I wanted to reach out to JR and say, listen, I'm sorry to hear about your wife passing. It was a complete tragedy, but I didn't do it because, again, of the feelings that I had. So, but, again, I couldn't put over enough about his wife being a perfect, lady, and just
why wouldn't, that's weird.
Good lady,
a
kind woman.
Soul.
She really was. But I will say this: there was a story that you mentioned on your show, which you had completely backwards.
You're talking about our video that we just put out.
Yes,
and it's funny. I'm gonna let you correct the story, because again, hey, we were out at that bar that night. I was working.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember exactly how it went down the way you did.
Well, it was. Let me just say this: it was you and I and Rosie. Yeah. We found out where
So yeah, there's more clarity to that. Obviously, for the people just getting here, we've watched the whole video on Dvon and JR, and I've given a lot of opinions on this thing and talked about it quite a bit over and over again. But you probably were watching AEW and you guys weren't here. Some people weren't here. So yeah, just go back and you can watch it. We went over the whole thing. We'll go over more. Obviously, thank you to Allison Tuckwab with the $50 Cash App drop. Thank you so much, Allison. That was huge. And thank you to Limitless Keith Lee, second biggest dono of the stream. AEW's over. What'd you think about it? Let me know what you thought or what you think. And we're going to go to the Discord now, see what kind of party is going on in the Discord. If you guys want to donate, paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show or Streamlabs, or Cash App, however you guys can help. Anything helps, I only need $2,000, but we need a lot. But we need a rich person. We need a rich person to drop 10 grand. So somebody win the $1 billion lottery, please. Thank you. But if you want to donate to the show, these are ways you can. So if you do, we'll shout you out tonight. We'll get you up on top. But right now, Allison is the top contributor, and thank you to Allison for keeping the show going a little bit longer here tonight. So we will go a little bit longer right now, and we'll go to Discord where, producer YR and DJ Glaze are.
What's going on, Joe?
A couple of winners in here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
time for Trump. It's time for Trump to enact the 14th Amendment. It's time.
Yeah, you know about the 14th, Joe?
No, tell me about the 14th Amendment.
The Insurrection Act.
Oh, yeah, the Insurrection Act. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll get into that because we haven't gotten into any of what happened today, but basically Tim Walz in Minnesota was saying he's going to get the National Guard together to, I guess, go after the federal government, or...
Isn't that fucking insane, dude?
Well, he don't...
That is so wild to me.
He doesn't care because he's going to be arrested for all this fraud. So he's probably like, well, I'm just going to... I need my National Guard to protect me. And maybe Trump is going to be arrested too. So he's using, I don't know, bro. Like, everyone's like in trouble, so they're using military. I don't know, bro. It's crazy, bro. Tim Walz said he's going to use the National Guard. Like, that is going to be like,
yeah, but a month ago, all these governors were like, "Nah, we don't want the National Guard in our state." Now they're going to
use them to fight the federal government. Yeah.
Well, you know the president has power over the National Guard, right? They do know that, don't they?
Well, this is the local reserves that he's talking about. He's talking about using like the local reserve people that are like, you know, people that work in towns and all over Minneapolis. So it's I mean, you just got to hear it to believe it. It's like, wow, really? Like, this is man, you guys might get the war, like the issue that you want tonight. Like, you may get some wild shit.
I mean, definitely this weekend, because they were saying, first of all, they're like, this is like 4 blocks away from the George Floyd stuff. And I looked and I was like, damn,
Really?
It wasn't Minnesota, right? Yeah, the George Floyd shit wasn't Minnesota.
You know who's really cheering right now is that cop who's in jail for George Floyd, whatever his name was. That guy is like, oh my God, I hope the riots like blow up the jails and I get released, you know, so he can run out and they can all get let go. Cool. Like when that like incidentally they blow up the jails and everything out there, and
dude,
this guy just runs out.
Like Tampon wants all the riots, all of that. Like what they say is, I mean, him, the Fry guy, you know, the governor or the mayor, and they're like, go out there as citizens and keep an eye out on these ICE agents and use your cell phones. And that creates
we can't give it to them. Are on our side.
This is what he says.
The State Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, Minnesota's Homeland Security and Emergency Management government. To Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, National Guard troops are our National Guard troops.
Oh, here he
Warning
goes.
order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary. I remind you, a warning order is a heads up for folks.
What? Like, see, listen, this is crazy.
What a psycho, dude.
This is wild.
Necessary.
Yep.
I remind you, a warning order is a heads up for folks. And these National Guard troops are our National Guard troops. They're teachers in your community. They're business owners. They're construction professionals. They are Minnesotans. Minnesota will not allow our community to be used as a prop in a national political fight.
Hate
State
that word,
Patrol's
community.
mobile response team. And from here on, I have a very simple message. We do not need any further help from the federal government. To Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, you've done enough. There's nothing more important than Minnesotan safety. I've issued a warning order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard.
Wow.
Dude.
That's wild.
Because what do they think ICE is there for? Like, why is ICE there for? Because Biden let all these people in from everywhere. I mean, we know the deal. Like, that's the...
Hold up. This happened before Biden. This happened during fucking 2000s. Like, this happened before Obama. Like, these Somalis came in way before Biden. This has been going on forever. This has been going on a long time. It's just now they're getting caught, and now they got an excuse to enact the National Guard because someone died that isn't, you know, that's American. And that's why they have an excuse. But I'm telling you, this just gives Trump the reason to use the Insurrection Act to say, hey, you're going to be in trouble, bitch. You're going to be in trouble. He's going to do it. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to say, hey, I'm enacting the 14th Amendment. Tim Walz is going to be put in his place. He's going to be put in his place.
I don't think Trump has said anything yet. It's interesting. He's very quiet. Like,
yeah, that's when you need to be worried, because when he doesn't say anything is when he's being his most strategic.
Maybe. I mean, he's got all this stuff with Venezuela going on and that sort of thing in China and everybody threatening us. We have Germany and France threatening us over Greenland. We have China and Russia threatening us over Venezuela. We have everybody threatening us over Venezuela. It's so bizarre. It's quite honestly very weird. Like, we removed the dictator, but we have ulterior motives. We all know this. But like, people want the dictator? Like, what? And then
could it possibly be, Joe, that the Democrats are the ones working everyone and coming on TV and with a nice face. Oh, loving, peaceful, blah, blah, blah. But they're the ones doing the scams and with the cartels getting paid off, blah, blah, blah. Like, is that possible?
No, I think that scams happen for everybody. I think that scams go on for everybody. I don't think it's just the Democrats. I just think it's that a lot of times Democrats are the ones that say we're the moral higher standards and the high ground. And it's like, no, you're doing some of the most of it. Everybody is. The Republicans do it. The Democrats do it. Every different people do it everywhere. There's
the Republicans help out the Jews,
and remember that also that it's not actually the Jews, it's just Israel. It's like you be careful with that. Like it's Israel that we're helping out or that they're helping out, but also it's that it's identity politics for everybody. That's the thing. They're like, oh, you attacked these people, you can't do that because they're black. But then also, what about all the other people committing frauds everywhere that are white? So that's what they're saying. But they think, well, because these people are committing fraud and they're black, you can't say anything. Well, what? And then also the other side, it feels like, well, we're not going to go after anybody who's white, with anything either. So like, there's these two sides that are only doing.
They are. Or Tampon Tim's white.
I know he is because it's always a guy, the person. Well, and that's the defense of Tim Walz is like, well, these people didn't really know what they were doing. There's all these white people who did stuff, and then the right is like, oh, he's blaming white people. But the thing is, he's not wrong in a way because the people enabling this at the top a lot of them are white. Like they're the white collar people.
I hate when you defend the left, Joe.
It's not. No, I'm not defending it. I'm explaining their rationale.
No, you're throwing out both sides to get the point of view from both sides. I get it. But deep down, motherfucker, that the left are wrong on this whole ICE shit and everything. Come on. Yeah, there's going to be bad situations every now and then. Someone, like today or whatever. Like that was... What do you think about that? Did you see the video? Like, do you think...
Yeah, so I watched the video. You're not going to like my response on that either. I mean, like, listen, I think that if I was surrounded once by cops. I was surrounded by 10 cops who drew their weapons, who had their cars around me, and I was like, holy shit. And they ran up to my car with guns like this on me, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I turned the car off, and then I yelled out the window, like, because they were running up on me and yelling shit. And I was like, whoa. And I put my hands up like this, and it's dark. It's the middle of the night, like it's midnight. And I said, what do you want me to do? Stay in the car or get out of the car? Like, and I yelled that, and they were like, get out of the car slowly, like blah, blah, blah. I opened the car door with my hands always out like this as I opened the door and like blah, blah, blah. And they put me in cuffs and then leaned me up against the car as it was pouring rain and I was freezing. Eventually, they found out that I had nothing to do with robbing a school, that they thought I was the one robbing a school. But if I had decided, oh my God, I'm going to back up in my car, go flying backwards, you know what would have happened? I might have been shot and killed. So these people ran up on this lady, tried to get in her car. She probably didn't know why. And then she backed up, stopped, and then they commanded her to get out of her car. They tried pulling her doors open, and she decided, oh, I'm going to go forward, and there was a cop standing in front of her. She almost hit him, and she kind of bumped him. She did bump him. A car is a deadly weapon. And the cop then shot her with a headshot and killed her. Technically he can do that. Would I do that? No, but did she need to die? No, but why was she running? So it's one of those things where like what she did was stupid and what the cop did was excessive. And when you get those two things together, you're dead. That's what happens.
So, Joe, when you get stopped by police, like obviously you did, you stop and wait to see what, they come up to you and say, blah, blah, blah. You don't just run away, number one. Number two, there was, the right, Newsmax and other sources, the right narrative is this lady who had a partner, makes her lesbian, so that throws her in the pond to the left. They were saying she was doing this all day on the different ice and
Yeah, she
with her
was.
car.
She was like, it seemed like she was like playing chicken with them and egging them on and stuff. And then they were trying to get through, so she moved aside with her car and then was like, "Okay, go ahead." And one of the cops went on around her, but then the other cops were like, "No, we're gonna go after this lady."
And all the left news sources, CNN, everything is making her seem like, oh, she just was like there or something, like not playing games with these people. And like very, like the narratives from the left are so dangerous, and shit like this happens.
Like I said, like I don't, I like to talk about like what would Picard do because I'm a Star Trek guy. Picard would not have shot this person in the head, and he wouldn't have supported that. So I don't really think that she needed to have her head blown off, but at the same time, you can't. What would happen if you drove your car at a cop while they were trying to either arrest you or get you out of a vehicle? If you had a gun on you and someone was driving towards you, wouldn't you shoot them if you had that gun on you? If I thought they were purposely trying to hit and kill me, then maybe yeah.
Well, split second life decision, yes.
Yeah, I don't think if I was that cop today, if I was that police officer today, would I have shot her in the head because she did what she did and I was that cop? No. Because
just a regular.
I won't do it.
Cronin coming out of his house with a gun on your hip.
I mean that if I'm that cop, that exact position today, I wouldn't have shot her in the head. I couldn't do it. I would have moved.
Yeah, you would have, yeah.
Now, if she ran me over, like, and actually ran me down, like, I thought the cop went to, and I don't know 100%, right? If he got his foot smashed or whatever, I thought he got out of the way. He kind of got bumped aside and was like, whoa. Maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe I would have. Maybe I can't really say. But, like, to me, looking at it, it's easy to look at it from this perspective. But, like, I'm somebody that at all costs doesn't want to kill a civilian, even if it's a nuisance protester. Like, I don't want to kill somebody who's a nuisance protester. I might pepper spray them and punch them in the head, if they fuck with me or something. But, yeah, I don't know if I could blow someone's head off, even if they sort of were putting their vehicle in my harm, with harm to me in a way. If she had full blast, like came barreling in at the cops to kill them with the car, oh yes, you'd exterminate that person. But like that little bit of a rev and turn into, like she tried to turn away from him kind of, whatever. But most cops, you're going to get shot. You do that, you're going to get shot. That's a fuck around and find out type of thing. So
here's the thing. They didn't have the opportunity to shoot the tires out because the guy in front of him that shot her was in front of the car. So it's not like he could shoot the tires out to like make her wreck. So there's no way he could shoot her tires out. He had to shoot her in order to make her stop.
Yeah, and maybe he was worried about what she was going to do going forward. Like she was going to drive off or get ahead of steam or who knows what the fuck. I get it. Dan Crumbo was just banned. I don't know why I unbanned him. I don't think he meant anything by this. He said, thank God she was white. I believe he's saying, thank God she was white, because if this had been a black person or a person of color, the riots would be way worse. Right?
No, I think she's lesbian. She's lesbian.
Right, but she is a lesbian, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dan Crumbo, I don't think was making a racist comment like, glad she's a white lady. I don't think that's what he was saying, Ghost. That's why I unbanned him. I think you banned him, Ghost. I unbanned him because I think what he meant was, thank God it wasn't, because the riots would have been worse in Minneapolis.
Ghost isn't a racist.
Right. No.
We shit on everyone. You know how it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like and dislike everyone. So
as for Dvon Dudley, he's talking about saying, "Oh, he's JR is so bad," and then he backpedals and say, "Oh, he has good deals when he was doing the payroll and shit like that, restructuring our contract." He needs to make up his mind and figure out, does he like him or not.
Did JR ever come out and say that, like,
Yes.
Talk about this at all?
Yeah, so I already went over this, and I've played everything, and I've shown clips and everything, but the bottom line is this. I think Dvon's kind of a little, butthurt bitch, and I think Jim Ross is being kind of a passive-aggressive coward. So the two of them are fucking retarded in this case. I think Dvon has held on to this forever. He's got some kind of a race card.
Yeah, why now?
I don't know. I think it was kind of forced out of him. I think he was being passive aggressive too, and other people sort of forced it out of him. And also other people were being called racists when it wasn't them. And finally, eventually, he just had to be like, "Well, I was talking about JR, not these other people." Okay, fucking, And then Maven kind of went, "Go Sooners," and exposed it. So he had to comment on it.
Yeah, and fuck what's his name? God, Maven. Fuck Maven. He's so two-faced, man. He wants to pretend that he doesn't want to pretend. I like him.
Chill, Glaze. Well, I'm trying to get him on the show here.
Listen, I really do. I do like Maven, but man, he comes off really passive aggressive as well. All these guys, man. Will you guys just fuck already, all of you? Are you serious? Jim Ross.
What do you mean?
Jim Ross got drunk as shit one night, said something off-putting, and now forever you hold a grudge to the point when his wife died. You didn't call him. You wanted to call him, but you didn't because one time he was drunk and said you're a black guy. I mean, bro, what the fuck? And then Jim Ross cannot say that Dvon Dudley is a successful guy. No, he's not successful like Bubba he's successful. Devon's probably just butthurt. He doesn't have a career really. What the fuck are these people, dude? Are you serious? You think and then I love Jim was great to us business-wise and all these other things, and all the other black wrestlers for the most part don't have a problem with him except for R-Truth, but I don't know, man. It's just are you serious? If this is the worst that happened to you, are you serious? Can I be a millionaire and have a guy call me Whitey or something? I don't give a shit. The fuck?
I think it's a work, bro. They're all workers.
They're all pussies.
With Maven, he's just so goddamn. He can't make up his mind. He has to have somebody make up his mind for him. It's crazy.
Well, he looks ripped here. Looks like a Cabbage Patch motherfucker here. Let me tell you that. Yeah, listen, guys, if you want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. PayPal.me/Joe Cronin Show. We really trying to hit $100 tonight. We're close. I mean, we really need $5,000, but that's okay. We're never going to come up with that. But $100 is a nice target. Allison has hit us with $50. Limitless Keithley at 12, and we got room for you on the Discord if you want to come on the Discord. Yeah. We also got room for you on the phone line if you want to call. Donations would be better. If you want to donate, we'll play your donation. We'll react to your comment, whatever you say. That'd be great. You can also Cash App or Venmo or whatever the fuck that way. But if you want to call the show, you can do that as well. And the phone number is 339-298-1600. So there you go. Anything else, YR,
Joe,
that you've noticed?
If this happened in your area, would you be out there protesting?
Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely not. Absolutely.
They're making it sound like all of America's coming together for this now.
I think this is going to hurt ICE's stuff because this was bad, man. This was bad for them, and it's escalation. You have I don't know, man.
But why in the fuck are
Well, I gotta hold on. I gotta say they've had some contracts put on them, by the cartel, bounties put on them, and then on top of that, they've had hits put out on them by nutcases, shootings like at ICE offices, rammings at their vehicles.
I'd like a ramming. I want a ramming to happen to me in bed.
I know, like cars rammed at ICE vehicles. They have shootings at them. Like it's like $50,000 for a high-ranking official ICE officer, and then
they're giving
$10,000 for lower.
They're giving you $70,000 to sign up.
Well, I'm talking about bounties on their heads.
No, I know, but I mean they're giving you $70,000 to be. I'm thinking about signing up myself. And go, you know what I mean? Just $70,000. Tell Leah that I got a sales job in Muskogee.
I mean, you don't sign a contract, do you? Like, you can be like after a month, oh man, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I quit. I want to quit. Yeah, you could quit. I'm pretty sure you could. Now, you may not get that bonus anymore. Like, you may have to, like, if you quit within the first year or something, you may have to repay back that bonus then or something. I don't know, but I'm sure that there's something in there, man. I'm ready to sign up just because I need the money. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I'd be the best ICE agent because I'd be the least violent. Like, I'd rather be, it would be hard for me to do something terrible to somebody. So even if they were doing something, you know, so like I would probably be one of the better, safer agents. Probably get myself killed. But that's okay because if I get killed in the line of duty, then not only did I get that $70,000 bonus, but then on top of that, my family gets whatever hazard pay and insurance.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years.
Mutt
Never
is donating.
In all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday,
You don't get honored.
that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Well.
Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading.
All right, there you go. Mutt.
That's a G.I. Joe reference from the parodies on the internet from back in 2004. If you
Wow.
know
Jesus.
Yeah.
Gargut's coming in with the info. That flew way over my head. I had no idea.
Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading.
Well, especially 04. Like, what? Like, I would have never caught that. 90s. Wow.
That's crazy.
Would you
It was like those internet, like it was like on realplayer.com and shit like that.
Oh.
Those, yeah.
What did you say it was? G.I. Joe? Is that what you said?
G.I. Joe parodies at the end. When
Oh.
it's the more you know or whatever. Or because knowledge is power. All
Yeah.
that PSA shit.
The more
That's
you
what
know,
they're doing.
Joe, or something like that. It was like, yeah, I remember those.
Knowledge is power. That shit, yeah.
I remember the ones from like the early 90s and 80s. I don't know if I remember those.
Okay, no,
those
so
ones.
those were just they were recut and they like dubbed over them. And people
Oh.
were like, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one. It's like pork chop sandwiches and the fucking house is on fire. So get the fuck out of here. What are you doing, kids?
Oh, Joe in the chat said it's an incentive you get. You get the $70,000 after a year, so we'd have to go a year.
Ice. Ugh.
But that's not bad because if you're getting paid $50,000 to $100,000 as an ICE agent, and then at the end of the year you get a $70,000 bonus, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Joe,
pretty
you can
good.
be like a man. You know how you are. You can be like a manager and like get that 100,000. You know, you said it like ranges, so you could work your way up quick and manage a little squad there going to get illegals.
Yeah, we're going in to get them. We got to justify our job, man. We got to round up at least 50 people, guys. Let's
So
go.
hey, so like when someone drives away or drives or whatever, don't shoot your gun. You just gotta.
I don't know. Let's look at those tires. Did you zoom in on those tires where they were pointing?
Yeah, they were pointing to the right away from the guy, trying to get away from him, kind of. But,
Kinda.
Yeah,
The guy made his decision before that.
I think that she was an idiot and that guy wanted to shoot. So
Did you see where the bullet is? It's right in front too.
yeah, and like I told YR, people aren't gonna like my answer, but my answer is that I think two stupids equal a dead person.
No, that's definitely what you should have said. 'cause
No, I
that's
agree.
Exactly what
I'm
what I saw from the video, and everybody's making them to be this and that,
Yeah.
and I was like, bro, it's just two dumbass people.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
I don't think that lady was some innocent person, and I don't think the cop was innocent either. I
what
think
are
the two of
what are
them, the two of them were aggressive, and it got one of them killed. And she,
Yeah, what do they call them? Horn honkers or whistle horns or some bullshit?
Whistleblowers.
No. What they
No,
do around,
she's-
what they go
she
around,
was an agitator.
They honk. What they go around and they follow ICE and they honk their horns at them
Yeah.
and whistle. That's what they're.
yeah. She was
doing
annoying.
that.
She was being like, "ICE is here, everyone! ICE is here! Fucking ICE is
was
here!"
like-
and she was beeping, beep, beep, beep. And they didn't, they took her as a threat at that point. And but also she should have been prepared, right? Hey, I'm being an agitator. I'm doing this. If they decide to arrest me, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to be arrested. It could very much happen to me. And if they arrest me illegally, I might get something for it in court. So I'll be prepared. But she decided, well, no, I'm special. I can agitate and do all these things, and then I can run away, and if I almost run one of them over, I don't think I'll be killed. Like, I mean, I don't know what she was thinking. So, again,
should have just prepared a will.
Yeah, if I'm the cop, I'm not going to shoot someone in the head. I'm just not going to do it. But if I'm her, I'm going. Yeah, let me. Yeah, hello, yeah, take me out. Go ahead, arrest me. Like what did I do? You know, or like go ahead. Like I'm not a threat. I'm not going to do anything. You know, but that's me. That's me. I've done that in real life. I don't know, dude. How many times in real life that I've given myself up to the police when I didn't do something wrong? I didn't do something wrong, but I knew that the police believed I did something. So I'm like, yes, put me in cuffs, keep me safe, put me in cuffs. I didn't do anything. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's happening.
What do you mean? What's my problem?
What the fuck are you doing, Joe?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna go up to police and have my hands out here, slap the cuffs off of me. I'm just
because what do you want me to do? Resist?
There's no way to fight it, man. You're gonna go to jail either way.
Well, yeah, I know. If they come up to you, you answer their questions, right? That's basically what you're saying?
They drew guns on me.
Yeah.
God, is that damn backwards hat like wearing like a damn thug?
It might be. No, it was because a neighbor described it as a young white guy breaking into the fucking school and was stealing stuff out of the school, and my car was filled with drum equipment and all these other things. And because
damn, God, that sucks. Jesus, Joe, that sucks. You have the drum equipment, and they misprofile you. They think like, oh, this young white guy with drumming equipment, it has to be this guy.
Well, right when I pulled into the school, there had been a call because a guy had somebody was breaking into the school. And they were stealing equipment from the band room.
Oh, my God.
So when I pulled up into the back of the school to park, which was a place I always parked, because in South Boston, the streets were full of cars, so you park in the school lot. And so once the cops had me in handcuffs, they started looking at me, and then they were talking about bringing the dog in, and they said, well, we're going to bring a fucking dog in to smell you and everything, so... And I'm like, well, okay, but I mean, I didn't do anything. And he's like, you haven't been in the school? I'm like, no. And he started looking at me, and then he goes, well, I'm going to be honest. I think you kind of look a little bit older than the person we're looking for. And then he radioed back to them and said, what was the age around and what did they look like? And eventually they figured it out. And quite honestly, funny enough, they had the dogs showed up. The fucking dogs showed up, and the cop released me. At that point, before the dogs even did anything, he's like, yeah, this isn't the guy. They identified me as that's not him. So whoever called the police, they were shining the light on me. You know what I mean? So somebody was like, no, that's not the guy. And then the cop was like, what's with all the stuff in the car? And I said, I'm playing a gig right up the street. I park here all the time when we play. We're playing at 11 o'clock or at 1 o'clock in the morning or midnight or whatever the fuck it was. And no, I think it was 11 o'clock, and I was playing at midnight. I'm like, I'm playing at midnight at this bar down the street, and this is where I stopped. And my friend lives over here. I was like, well, I would never rob a place. I'm always here. It would be stupid. And I said, you won't find any equipment from the school in my car or anywhere or whatever. And they immediately were like, yeah, I think we got the wrong guy. But, like, they all pulled weapons on me, flashlights in my face, guns on me. I didn't fucking run. I didn't fucking – I'm like, yes, figure this out.
No dogs there.
Why would I run? So, like, you know, it's just one of those things where, like, again, two stupids equal a death. It's terrible that she's dead. She shouldn't be dead. But she shouldn't have been doing that with her car. And then these cops are gung ho. They're not even cops. Some of them aren't even really cops. These ICE agents. It's like they don't. Some of them don't know what the fuck they're doing.
How do we know? Like most of these, and we know it's the truth that like they're getting the people, some of these illegals that, who knows, you know, child molestation or really bad crimes, man. I mean, is that okay?
And some of them are innocent people that didn't really do anything.
Well, that's crazy.
Most of it is really bad stuff.
Most of the time,
bro. So
a lot of the time they're the right guys. I don't know the percentage. I really don't. I'm not going to pretend to know, but it feels like 80% of the people they arrest are probably proper. Yeah. But it feels like there are 20% of the people don't really need to be kicked out. And which that doesn't mean don't do it. It just means like, I don't love what they're. I don't love how they're doing it.
See what's going on over here, though. Like they brought him in here with the Biden administration, and now they're kicking him out with the Trump administration.
Yeah,
and like these are the same people.
Yeah.
What about the people that were killed by illegals? Why can't? I mean, what's what I'm saying?
Shit, I saw nothing but illegals sleeping downtown where I was when I was staying down there, and they were fucking just families, dude. They were just. They were asking me to buy them water, and they told water wasn't free over here. They didn't know shit. I don't think these people were capable of doing anything like that. They're mostly families that I saw, but if there was fucking
of course there's thousands of families and stuff, but of course there's other bad people coming in too, taking advantage of them.
Yeah, well, there's bad people too. I mean, you're a bad person too, right? Shit.
Oh my God. Wow. So I think that there's a lot of people. There's a lot of really bad people that were let in. Biden let in so many people that it's so crazy. And the thing that makes me mad is if Joe Biden had not allowed all these fucking people to come in like an idiot, then there wouldn't be this Gestapo overcorrection by Trump. We wouldn't have to have an overcorrection Gestapo situation with Trump if Joe Biden hadn't let every fucking person in the world into this country. And so it's like, president after president keeps fucking up, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I don't know.
It is crazy though.
There's no right answer. This is like WWE. There's no fucking right answer.
Yeah,
Punk's right. We're all gonna complain about something.
We're all gonna complain about something.
I'm just sitting back and letting the world burn. Fuck it.
Yo, really, Garguts? Come on, bro.
No, some people don't want the world to burn. Joe,
I kind of do.
There was nothing idiotic about it. This was intentional. Letting all these illegals come into the country, this was intentional.
They knew Trump had to do something.
Oh yeah, it was intentional. Yeah, they intentionally let millions of fucking people in, lots of criminals.
We
terrible
could pay
people.
for all this shit with our taxes. God damn.
I would try to help some families, maybe not all of them, but I mean some families.
They get more federal fund. I don't know.
But that's me, whatever.
Hey, they did help the families. Remember, they were getting better jobs than us and cell phones and shit. They had a phone and I didn't. They had tablets. I didn't even have a tablet. What the fuck?
Yeah,
let
they got
some migrant families into your home, Joe, and help them out. Let them stay in the basement.
Well, I mean, help them by doing this. Here's how you can help them. You can grab the family's information, and then you kick them back to their country, and you say, hey, we'll give you a call. We'll be in touch. And if you want to try to get into the country legally next time, we'll try to figure out a way. But right now, you're going back. See you later. I would like everybody to have to come in legally, and I would like them to also make it easier for people to come in legally, right? So instead of letting in all the people that Biden did, like fuck it, just let millions in. Who cares? No. But also, I don't think it should be as hard as it is to get in here for those people. But it should be a process. So that way, hey, listen, if you come in here illegally, you're going to be fucked. But if you come in here legally, there's no reason not to come in legally because it's easier than you think. But if you come in illegally, oh boy, are you in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, Cybertech brings up a good point. No next time for anyone who didn't even attempt to follow the rules the first time. So that's a good point too. That listen, if these people are going to break, their first thing is to break a law to get in your country. Maybe you don't want them in your country. So maybe you're right. But
well, no, Joe, you have to be a good liberal, and you have to be, it's a human.
Well, remember, I'm not a liberal because a liberal doesn't vote for Trump. So. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, I'm not calling you a liberal. I'm just saying, just hypothetically.
Wait, Joe, I thought you voted for Trump this time.
No.
That's what I just said, you idiot.
Facetiously,
That's what he said, DJ.
That's
DJ Trump.
DJ Trump.
Okay.
Yo, it's gonna be the riots.
I'm not a Democrat or a Republican anymore, but I always did vote Democrat. I did.
You're independent.
I mean, I am now probably, but I wasn't years ago. I definitely voted for. I voted for Gore. I voted for Obama.
Us Mexicans and Native Americans are just waiting for everybody to burn it all down so we can take it back.
Take it back
one by
yeah.
one.
Well, I'm sure that will happen. You guys still can't figure out how to grow corn the right way. You stupid fuck.
Hey man, that's not our fault. That's that's all the white man's fucking chemicals that they're putting in our fucking fields.
I know it's
God
funny.
damn.
Hey, did you guys ever see? Hey, Steve, thank you for the $1 Cash App, man. Steve just sent a buck in via Cash App. Steve, you crazy bastard. What up, Steve? Crazy Steve with the $1 Cash App, baby.
Shit.
No,
yeah, from Jake and Josh.
Did you ever see when Norm Macdonald brought the Native American guy on stage during the award show?
Yes, and he fucking
Oh my
everybody
God.
thought he was joking, and he was like, "I'm not joking. This isn't a joke."
Oh my God! No, I thought he
was like millions of Native Americans died, and everybody starts laughing. And you just see Norm Macdonald's face.
No, Norm brought him out there on purpose so they could literally get shots of all the liberals laughing because it's funny, bro. Like Jon Stewart's laughing, and it's like, oh my God.
Thank you.
What's this?
Yeah.
Thank you, but I am sorry I cannot, in good conscience, accept this award on behalf of Melissa McCarthy. I instead have chosen to give my time to a friend who has something very important to say.
That's a room full of Hollywood people laughing at a Native American. Unbelievable.
My name is Johnny Two Feathers. While you enjoy tonight's show, I want you to think about something. The spot where you're sitting, every square foot of ground in this country was stolen from my ancestors.
There's Jon Stewart, Mr. Conscience Liberal, laughing at that.
And after you stole it, you murdered.
Look at how serious Norm Macdonald's. Look at
97?
Bro.
Jimmy Kimmel was around that time, dude. He would have fucking died.
Joe, what year was this?
I think it was like
98.
What?
99? 90?
Oh my
2000s. It's 2000s.
Yeah, I think this is. I thought this was 2012, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think it is because I'm looking at fucking Norm Macdonald. He looks way older.
Yeah, look
Bro, I
at
think that's a
dude.
work.
Norm trying to keep a straight face here is unbelievable. He's a cold, dead stare, while everybody else has to feel awkward that they're laughing at this. That's why this is hilarious.
Of them.
I forgot he said
So
Melissa McCarthy.
you'll forgive us if we do not laugh along. There is nothing funny about the extermination of a people.
Oh my God, John Oliver, right? Laughing.
Why does he sound like a black man, though?
Well,
I think it's a work.
anybody not white to you sounds like a black man, asshole.
Bro, Joe, stop. This is a work.
I know it is. It is a work. It's Norm's work in the
Native
crowd.
American?
Norm
It's
is
not a
getting
real-
people riled up. He's fucking rage baiting.
He's rage
Too
baiting
fair.
everybody. And look at
All
dude,
right.
he almost laughed right there. If you zoom in on Norm right there, when the guy goes, "There's nothing funny about a genocide of people." And Norm's face, bro, he
Joe,
catches
look at
it. Watch him catch himself when he says this. Watch.
The theater stinks of blood. That's all I have.
Bro, it's really funny, bro. This theater stinks of blood. Oh my God, bro. That was great.
Holy shit.
Norm's the best.
Oh, that one got me.
One
The
of the late
theaters.
greats. One of the late greats. That was probably one of the best. I remember when he was on Family Guy. He played Death. He was the
Oh, he did,
original.
yeah. You did.
He was the original Death, and then they never played it again.
It's me, Dad.
Peter fucking
Wow.
made Peter kill the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or some bullshit. I remember.
Joe, the latest narrative from the left, they're saying that the person who shot chick whatever was a rogue agent. They're saying.
Well, I mean,
using
that could help
that-
either.
that
That could help.
keyword.
That could help anybody. Well, I would be the guy who shot her. That guy should be worried.
Is he wearing a mask?
Bro,
Is he wearing a mask?
was wearing a mask.
protests this weekend, bro. Watch.
Well, we've talked about this before that it's not great this goes back to the Patriot Act. The reason why all these masked men are allowed to work for the president under the guise of Homeland Security, which, by the way, Biden was going to use against white people. The reason why all these people are able to exist is because of the Patriot Act that was signed by George Bush and all of your favorite senators and Congress people. They all signed the Patriot Act easily.
Made by Biden.
And it was awful in 2004. And Michael Moore exposed it in his documentary. And when you read that fucking thing, and I did back in the day, I read some of the excerpts at least, and I went, holy shit. I cannot believe that this was signed off on by everybody. This could be used as a weapon against the people of this country in a way that's crazy. And I couldn't believe it. And this is 2004. And you can go back on my YouTube channel and hear me ranting about this with my former co-hosts like Tommy C. and other people in 2013 and 14 and 15. Patriot Act, I was always against it. And now look what happened. Look what happened. Joe Biden was threatening using it, didn't, threaten to use it, and then Trump is using it, and everyone's wondering how he can do this. Well, it's all because of that Patriot Act, and it's people are like, you can't do this. Well, you kind of can because of this. That's why ICE.
The worst.
That's where ICE has come from. That's why ICE is here. Homeland Security. It's all because of
that's why they can tap your phones.
All because of 9/11. They can tap your phones. They can monitor you. If you do something that they don't like, they can take you to Guantanamo Bay and hold you there.
Oh shit, G-Bay? God damn, that shit still exists.
Right.
God damn. I thought that thing was disbanded. No.
What? I don't think so. Or is it another place? It's somewhere. I think it's Guantanamo.
Yeah,
though.
I think Trump was trying to open it back up or something.
Yeah,
I thought Trump was opening up fucking Alcatraz.
He might do that too.
Guantanamo Bay has been open. It's never been closed.
There you go.
It's in
Never been
Cuba.
closed. Never been closed. And there you go. And it's all because of that. It's all because of 9/11. 9/11, Patriot Act. They can grab anybody they want. Grab any one of you.
You see that?
They just go label you a domestic terrorist or a homeland terrorist or whatever the fuck it is. You're gone. See you later.
You see that video of Patel talking about, oh yeah, I saw the 9/11, the 7-page 9/11 report. He's like, the reason why I won't tell you what happened is because none of it has to do with what you guys are talking about, so it doesn't even matter.
No.
Let's just say that it's something deeper than that. And I was like, oh, that's probably just because they wanted the fucking Patriot Act. That's what it was for. That's why they did 9/11. Hey, let's be patriotic over here and fucking start tapping shit.
Yeah, they called it
they
call it the Patriot Act. It's literally the opposite of the Patriot Act. It's
that's why it's a bad name.
The hooker guy's here.
Isn't this why Edward Snowden? Isn't it why Edward Snowden, basically took a file, leaked it to the press, and then he wanted to go to South America, and he got stuck in Russia.
Well, he didn't get stuck in Russia. He fucking had to stay there because
he got stuck in Russia because his visas got canceled. He wanted to go to South America where there was no extradition, and he got stuck in Russia.
Fuck it. Hey, there's some hot fucking ladies in Russia. Or was he gay?
No, he had a girlfriend.
Oh.
I
Now
think
he's
his
got
girlfriend
boyfriend
moved
in
there.
Russia.
I think his girlfriend moved there.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Garguts, can I be your girlfriend?
Shut up.
2026.
Don't you know something, Joe? Edward Snowden. They made a movie about. They made a movie about him. What's his name? The guy that played in The Dark Knight, the one that played in The Cop, The Dark Knight Rises.
You mean fucking Jordan? What do you call it? Joseph
Commissioner Gordon, not Jordan. Gordon. Jesus Christ.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh yeah.
Talking about Robin. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, is he doing a nudie movie or something? Or
No, it was
Other
a
one?
movie. It was a movie that was played a while back.
Nudie movie.
He played as Snowden, as Edward Snowden.
yeah, we got Edward Snowden. Who's the other guy that can't? Who's the other guy that's hiding over there in Europe because of Obama?
Well, it was Julian Assange.
Yeah,
but
Assange,
then he
yeah.
got arrested and then he got released. But he's like under, he basically got censored. So like whatever he says has basically, the government, can only say a certain amount of things.
Yeah, I think he isn't. So now he is not allowed to talk really. Otherwise, he could go back to jail basically.
Yeah,
so they've essentially silenced the guy from speaking, even though because he's been gone and like he was a really important person, and they've actually silenced him. And I'm surprised, but I don't know. That's crazy.
He was in jail in the Biden administration, and he did a lot of stuff like to leak out like WikiLeaks, I believe, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's the WikiLeaks guy. He's the WikiLeaks guy, and the other guy is the surveillance of America guy. Hey, really quickly, just to move a little bit back to wrestling, couple of things. First of all, maybe if anybody saw anything with AEW tonight, please let me know. Number two, to keep it on the politics a little bit, CM Punk said Freddy Krueger molested children, and people are stoked on him. I guess that makes him a Republican. What do you think about that?
Yeah, what a
young
jackass. Fuck that guy.
Wow.
Wait, who said what?
What a dick.
I was wondering what you'd think about that young Republican. I was wondering.
You fucking No, CM Punk is one of my favorite wrestlers, but
well, he's calling you a molester. He's saying you're a molester. You are a Republican. He is calling you a molester of children.
If he knew I was a Republican, he wouldn't want me wearing his T-shirt, would he?
Well, there you go. And you kind of look like Freddy Krueger, to be honest.
I think Freddy Krueger was never a molester until that fucking shitty movie.
Oh yeah, the remake is like you killed children. They never really
to be
said
honest,
molested
that's
children.
that shitty movie that nobody cares about.
Yeah, the one with Christian Bale.
Yeah. And in the original Freddy Krueger, it's not like that.
Freddy Krueger? Oh my God, that could be a great. Stifler's mom has the claws.
Bro, they're doing protests.
The guy that played in Rorschach and Watchmen.
I got to piss, but when I get back, I got some clips.
That guy lives here in town.
Oh, it's probably you.
He's the one that played Freddy Krueger, the one that played Rorschach.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Bale. Oh, my bad.
Oh.
I just know that 2009 one was really crappy, and that wasn't even like the original
That was
thing. There's like kind of not even original like.
That was 2010.
background.
That was
Yeah.
2010.
I thought it was 2009. It doesn't matter, but
2009 was Friday the 13th.
that one was hilarious.
Yeah.
Shitty good movie. Good shitty movie.
Wait, that was better than.
Well,
Nightmare on
that's
Elm
the-
Street was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I laughed my ass
What's
off.
his name is Freddy Krueger.
I thought Friday was literally a typical movie, but it was hilarious and I enjoyed it compared to the Freddy movie. I was just like, wait, when the fuck did this happen? I was like, this never, this wasn't a part of his backstory. But
I like the 2009 Friday the 13th because he can fucking run. That's what I like. And he's fucking gigantic in this one. He's like tall as fuck. He's like a gigantor.
I don't know. I like the old school Friday the 13th movies. Those shits are funny, bro. When you do a lot of shrooms, when fucking. Which one was it where he was throwing around the break dancers and shit?
Oh, that was the first one, wasn't it?
And,
No, that was in New
whichever one
York.
it was.
That was in New York.
Yeah.
Jason goes to New York or whatever.
Yeah, bro. They had the cardboard box out. Then fucking Jason's just walking. Then he just fucking grabs them and fucking just starts chucking them and shit.
No, he walks by and he kicks the shit out of the boombox. He doesn't give a fuck. I just watched that the other day. What the fuck? That's funny you mentioned that one.
No, I watched him again because this guy I watch on TikTok, he does like modded video games. And you guys remember the Friday the 13th game for the Nintendo?
Oh yeah, that was a hard ass game.
No, bro. Like, somebody made a mod for it where you're literally playing through all the movies and like, it's funny as shit, bro. You're literally killing like people having sex in a car, or like you do that one where you're in New York where you can fuck up the breakdancers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
Are you ready for GTA 6 to come out when it comes out this holiday season? Are you ready for it?
I don't care when it comes out. I just want it to be good, bro. Because if it's anything less than GTA 5, it's gonna get a lot of backlash.
Were you impressed with GTA 5 when you played it, or were you,
Dude, I was very impressed when it moved to the next gen because I already liked it when I beat it on the 360 and shit. But when it moved to the next gen and like they're putting in the DeLorean and the flying motorcycles and shit, I thought that was dope.
I played it. I played it on the PS4 when it came out, and then I got it on the PS5. I bought the disc version, and then I sold it, played it. It was pretty fun on the PS5 version. I liked it. I played it on both PS4 and PS5. It's
How
fun.
long is this? How long is this GTA fucking taking? Like what? 12 years?
It's been a while. Over a decade. Over a decade.
Now, just to be clear, like it's not the longest game that ever came out. Like took to come out a sequel or anything. You would have to leave that to Duke Nukem Forever. Took fucking 14 years, maybe 15 years. Everybody wanted. By the time it came out, nobody cared. So I'm gonna open like
that, and it wasn't the best, so that
it
didn't help
wasn't.
either.
It was. To me, it was. What did they want? Like that old school engine still? Like it was dumb. I was like, they're gonna get. What I don't know what they had. Unreal Engine maybe.
Listen to
I
this.
don't know. I honestly thought they were going to do something like Duke Nukem Time to Kill or Land of the Babes. That would have been cool.
Land of the Babes
Like
was
that
a
type of thing.
mod. Land of the Babes was a mod that was
No,
very
that was
popular
the
on the
second
internet.
version, you idiot. I owned it on the PS1.
Yeah, it was a mod that got very famous, and they released it out and as a game and shit. So it was a mod in the computer world before it was a video game.
Oh, somebody modded the first one? That's dope. I didn't know that.
Somebody modded the entire game to be Land of Babes, and then when they fucking bought the rights to it because it was so good, they fucking released it on PlayStation and I never or anywhere, and I fucking never got it. I only had it on a computer in like '96.
So what happened to that? What happened to that game engine from Time to Kill? Because that's the one they modded.
Realm?
Duke Nukem Time to Kill.
Realm or no? I think they had IDOS. Didn't they have IDOS?
Yeah,
I
but
think
what happened to? Yeah, they never went back to that game engine. I thought that was cool.
IDOS sold off, and that's why Tomb Raider never came back out until what, like maybe like 10 years ago, because IDOS had sold off their whole shit to I don't know where they fucking got it. They sold it off
because
to.
like after Land
it
of the
was Treyarch.
Babes, they just because after Land of the Babes, they went back to the old school third person engine.
Which was all right, but what else are you gonna do? You only have Unreal and.
My favorite GTA though is not GTA 5. My favorite GTA is GTA 4. That's my favorite GTA.
What about GTA San Andreas, bro? What the hell?
San Andreas is always gonna be my favorite. That shit was too funny.
I don't care about the funniness. I care about the intensity, the drama, the darkness, like the intense seriousness it was like in GTA 4, like a darkness it was to it. It felt kind of felt, like you were playing a character that was trying to redeem himself.
Oh, you're talking about the Russian guy?
Yeah. I mean, that one was dope.
He's
I don't know.
not Russian. He's not Russian. He's Albanian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I always thought he was Russian.
Yeah, me too.
He speaks Russian, but he's Albanian.
Okay. Well, I was very confused by that, but hell, that's good to know.
Well, there was some fucking parts in that fucking in GTA 4. I remember like you had to rescue your chick and you had to go through a tower, and by the time you get anywhere near the fucking bitch, the dude shoots her in the head and you have to restart the whole mission after you fight all these guys. I was like, dude, I give up on this fucking game. Whatever.
Bro,
never got past that part.
GTA 3, which one did you play?
GTA what?
That was from GTA 3, bro. And,
that was GTA 3?
GTA 3, yeah.
You know what happened, bro? You played the first one. You didn't play the updated version because everybody complained about the first one, saying you can't beat it because the chick dies before you even get up to fight everybody, And it turns out it was defective, and like a lot of people complained about it, and so they came out with the GTA 3 2.0 with the free copy of State of Emergency.
I swear it was GTA 4 or maybe 5. 4.
No, that was GTA 3. That was GTA 3 on the PS2.
Well, GTA 4 was the first GTA when the PS4 came out, right?
Yeah.
And
PS4
graphic wise.
Okay,
wild,
that makes sense. Then they remade it.
Yep.
Or what they do?
No,
3 was on the PS3.
Yeah, 3 was the
I remember
first,
it was PS3. I was like,
PS3
because I wasn't playing it on the PS2.
PS3 was great graphics, right? compared to
Yeah,
PS2.
PS2. Yeah, PS2. That GTA 3 was fucking. It was so defective, and then they had to come out with the GTA 3 2.0 to kind of make up for like because you couldn't beat the first version of it. So many copies were defective.
Yo, I remember I had a PS2, bro. It's crazy.
My favorite.
I'll never forget that
I'm
shit.
fucking
No, I
Eric.
did. I'm serious. No
Bro,
joke.
I just remembered I had a PS2, dude.
I did.
Hold on, which
Buy
Max
your
Payne? do you remember
PS2
playing,
for $10. We have
which
one.
Max Payne do you remember playing the most? Was it 1, 2, or 3? Because my favorite
One.
was 3. My
One
favorite was
was
3.
I don't remember 3 too much. I had 1 and 2. I didn't have 3. So
3
I
was
just
the
remember.
first one that went 3D.
Oh, I did.
I definitely 3D. What do you mean?
Yeah, because 1 and 2 were fucking 2D, and GTA 3 was 3D.
No, I'm
That's
talking
why
about he was talking
We're
about
talking
Max
about
Payne.
Max Payne. Yeah.
Oh, Max Payne. Oh, 3 was all right on the 360 and PS3.
Max
I don't know.
Payne.
Yeah, the first 2 Max Paynes were fucking dope. Like, especially the first one where you can do the Matrix mod if you had the PC version.
Yeah, the PC one. Now I remember fucking Max Payne 3 now that you said that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I like it
Yeah,
because
Max
Rock.
Payne 3 was pretty. It was okay. Like
I had it
Rockstar
for
didn't like it, but I
Xbox.
thought it was good.
I thought the Xbox fucking was, probably the best fucking system at the time. With
Which one? 360 original.
no, the OG, bro.
The original, yeah.
That
I
OG
mean, it was
really
good. I just liked
took
it
down
because
some
you could
walls.
mod the fuck out of the original Xbox. That one was dope.
Yeah, but
Did you
I
guys
heard that Xbox cheated and they were developing games with PlayStation 2 until PlayStation got a hold of it and they were like, our code's in here. So they had to like redo everything.
I didn't
Well,
know
yeah,
that.
bro. Did you ever mod your Xbox? You can put PS2 games on there if you modded it.
I never did, but my friends did.
Yeah. I'll never forget that shit, bro. With my boy Jack modded his Xbox to like.
Do you remember
fucking-
my favorite parts were LAN parties, bro? I'm gonna fucking go to my friend is gonna have a LAN party, and you have to bring your own fucking OG fucking consoles, and they're gonna have.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, I'm digging. I already have the Xbox ready. I'm just like looking for Halo.
Jesus Christ, bro. You want me to go buy you a copy of Halo?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know if this Xbox works. Like, I have like 3 of them. Fuck, it's gonna be crazy. But that's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
I've
Dude,
been to
I
a LAN
can't.
party forever, dude. Just smell alone is gonna be great, right? Just
Uh,
fucking.
Yeah. For me, yeah, LAN parties were dope, but for me, like, I that's the only thing I miss about my 20s, bro. When I was working at the game store with my brother, and like we would have LAN parties after the store would close because we had a little game room where like people could like fucking like pay like $5 to $10, like $5 for an hour, $10 for 2 hours, and you play like whatever games you want and shit. And like we had like 6 TVs, and we would hook up like whatever systems were there, like a bunch of Xboxes, a bunch of Dreamcasts, and just LAN party, bro. Was the shit.
Yeah, dude, that sounds fucking dope. Just old
Yeah, we'd
school,
play like
just no internet, the only phone you had was like a Sony Ericsson that you could only text from, or maybe a Nokia.
or the BlackBerry. Yeah, the BlackBerry.
Oh, dude, I was a Crackberry addict, bro. That was my shit. I
Yeah,
had
dude.
several of those.
I'll never forget that shit, bro. Because it was so easy to LAN party, bro. Fantasy Star Online. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Fantasy Star, fucking PlayStation.
No,
was
on
like,
Dreamcast. Dreamcast, bro.
Oh, Dreamcast. See, I was a huge Fantasy Star because I had it on Sega Genesis. And
Well, I mean
remember
that was the original Fantasy Star. I mean, you
Mhm.
can't beat that storyline. Fantasy Star Online was dope because it like if you knew the lore from you never played Fantasy Star Online?
Oh no, dude, I never got
Oh,
to do
bro,
it.
you missed out, bro. I mean,
yeah,
you would have liked it because like
I
you played
remember-
the guns on Sega. You would have really liked it.
I remember it was like coming out, and I didn't have a Dreamcast. My uncle had a Dreamcast, so I'd go to his house and play it and shit and whatever. But he was just like, "Hey, the Dreamcast is fucking pretty much jailbroken, so any game you want, I could just get you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I never really asked for Fantasy Star. I asked him for fucking Tony Hawk instead.
Oh, bro, Fantasy Star Online.
It was
you
a
missed
burnt
out, bro.
version of fucking Tony Hawk on the shit. That was great, dude. Sega fucked up big time. That's what led the Dreamcast. down
No,
the hole.
Sega America just didn't know how to invest their money, bro. Like, because like they pretty much threw all their money at E3 to do promoting over there. Because honestly, like when I went to that fucking that I went to that E3 with my brother, like it was all Dreamcast shit. Like I remember getting fucking Dreamcast mints. Like they gave out the most swag, Sega. But like
I was gonna
from what I
say,
heard from the
so what? Yeah, go for it.
yeah, from what I heard from the magazines, I guess that's why like fucking the Dreamcast kind of went under because they put a lot of money into the fucking their E3 Expo and they got nothing out of it. I mean, if you look at it, bro, Dreamcast had no commercials for their games, bro. That's why they really didn't sell anything. Like,
And
I
look, to be
remember
what it was is that somebody jailbroke or they forgot to, you know, lock up the Dreamcast, and somebody found out you can burn games, and it was downhill from then on for Dreamcast. But look, fast forward to what's happening as of what 5 days ago. Hackers fucking jailbroke the PlayStation 5, so now you can with all the units that are out right now. So all the units that are out right now, you can fucking jailbreak them, and you can play a burnt disc on them with an update. Just update that bullshit. Now they're gonna fucking obviously they're gonna come out with new units this year. They're gonna come out with new units this year. They're gonna have that update, but I'm guarantee you, once you jailbreak it, it's done.
Wow.
Like you're gonna be able to jailbreak it again. So PS5, how long is it till PS6? Maybe another 2 years, 2.5 years.
They're saying 2030. They're trying to push it back to
2030. Fuck
Yeah.
that. No, it's gonna be a lot faster now because they don't want PS5 just got jailbroken. And they said every 7 years it's going to be a new PS5 or a new PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's been what, 4 years?
I mean, it did come out with another console.
When
Obviously,
did PS5 come out? 2 years ago?
Nah, wait.
2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Great Bullfrog.
6 years. Okay, so next year would be the PlayStation 6. If they're gonna keep to their 7-year rule. Because remember,
but
by
remember
2030, it's the
about
PlayStation 9. Remember?
what? But Garguys were talking about yesterday. They came out and said it's too expensive. It'll be too expensive. People don't want to pay for the new thing. Remember? Were you here for that? Or
What? No. I wasn't here for anything.
So they're gonna push it back. They said they're supposed to be like 27 or whatever. But
Nah,
because even fucking Microsoft said this is going to be the last Xbox, bro. Because
what?
They're making too much money off the Xbox Game Pass, bro. So,
bro, like Steam is fucking where it's at now, dude. Steam is where it's at, dude. I think.
Yeah. Why new consoles? It's the best it's only gonna be 4K.
But no, but that's what I'm saying, bro. You don't need an Xbox to play their library, bro. You just get the Xbox Unlimited Pass, bro. You can play it on any fucking PC or tablet, bro. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
I want to get.
It's pretty cool, but
it's physical copies.
It'd be cool to just have a console because you won't have to.
Finding physical copies, they're done, bro.
You won't have to fucking
you got
kill your computer.
Copy.
You wouldn't have to
You'll
kill
never
your
have
computer
physical copies again, bro.
Yeah, I love physical copies though. God damn, I'd rather have physical copies than anything. But
no, same here, bro. I don't
look what they did with
online to play single player games is stupid.
when your servers go down and shit, your fucking your copy of any fucking video game or you have anything saved, you can't even fucking play them anymore. So it's stupid.
And if you want to go to the party, like they have the same system but not the game, then you can just bring the physical game. But if you don't, then you know what I'm saying.
What you could do is they have like LAN parties online now. So you just fucking hook up your system through an Ethernet into your fucking router.
Oh yeah, if you like get on your own servers, yeah, you can do it. I mean, it's a bitch, but I mean, some Discord servers have it where they step you through it. It's easier that way.
Oh, dude, I used to do that all the damn time with Xbox because I gotta fucking pay for Xbox fucking Live back in the day when I was a kid. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna pay $80 for this bullshit. What the fuck for? I remember it was free. I was like protesting, so I was like, fuck this. So I found this server website that you could fucking just download this thing, and it had all the fucking players that were on that server, and then who was playing what game at what time, and if you want to challenge them, you message them. And that's when I fucking got really good at Tony Hawk because people were doing like 3 million fucking point combos. I was like, how the fuck are they doing that shit? And you know you can't
That
do
was
any.
NXT.
Take advantage of the manual fucking glitch where you can kind of manual the whole.
It was AEW tonight.
Yeah, it was just like.
I mean, AEW. How was AEW? My bad.
It was
It was good.
People were saying it was good.
Okay,
Gargats it like extended longer. Why did it go longer?
It was a lights out match. It went at least another like 20 minutes.
Jesus
Oh man, good thing I go over when I record those.
We got some homos
I
jerking
watched
off
that
about a
entire match.
console here. We got some homos jerking off about a console.
Shut up in your sex box.
No,
Look,
seriously, AEW was good because you watched it, right?
AEW was great. The Marina Shafir thing was weird with that ending, but I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, that was weird.
Tony
It didn't really
Storm.
make sense. I'll give you that.
Well, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I guess the referee caught something. I don't know. They just had to do something. I don't know to end it. It was like a good fucking match though, going back and forth, and then it just ends like that. I was like, all right, I guess so.
Bullfrog, what was your favorite match?
Match again.
The John Moxley match.
Who did he go against?
John Moxley.
Thought he got his tooth knocked out or whatever. His tooth is still knocked out. Is missing?
No, he still has it. He still has it.
Yeah, he got it checked out.
Oh, he got
What'd
a
you
fix?
guys?
Nah, that's gay.
What'd you guys think about that fucking X-Men goddamn trailer that came out yesterday?
Yo, that trailer was sick. Do you see Cyclops? Bro?
I saw that trailer
I was jerking off
literally
to the
last
trailer.
Hold on.
Last Sunday it had
I was
leaked,
jerking off
and
to it.
then last Sunday it leaked, and then yesterday it came out with the HD trailer. And I'm just telling you, dude, Marvel's leaking these fucking things on purpose, dude. It's crazy. Like yesterday, also the Wakanda and Fantastic Four trailer got
Wakanda.
leaked for Avengers, and it's got Namor in there, and I was like, what the? I forgot Namor's even in there.
I didn't
but-
see that one. I saw the X-Men one. Not
Well,
that
yeah,
one.
because it's gotten taken down everywhere, but you have to watch it.
Wakanda
I remember it
trailer.
was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I just fucking said, I just randomly typed it in, thumbs up, and I go, oh, I thought this was an older one because everybody had been talking about it, but no, it was
The
one that
Wakanda
leaked.
trailer. Vargas, are you high? You're like on super steroids.
No, are you fucking? Are you hungry or something?
I'm hungry for your ass. I want to eat it.
Well, then get in line.
Yo, but Gargas, the Cyclops with the OG suit, bro. Hell yeah.
Wait, what?
Cyclops with the OG X-Men
Outfit?
suit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that made it look cool.
Yeah.
Dude, the OG outfit. You had the Sentinels behind him. They took
Yeah.
away either my guess is either took away his daughter or they took away Phoenix because they need the Phoenix power.
Yeah.
Don't know who they're taking away. But Manka's not even in the fucking movie apparently, but she might be in the movie. I'm confused. But if it goes away, if it gives any like indication, I guess. So I guess Dr. Doom's going after all their kids so he can
Yeah, probably.
harness their power because he got Reed and Sue's kid. He's got, the
I want to go
T'Challa's
after.
kid.
I want to go after Garguts' power and take away his power.
No,
Garguts.
but that's what I'm guessing.
What powers does Gargut have other than fucking great power?
I want to take his soul.
Wait, so you want to take his
Bullfrog,
powers?
shut the fuck up, dude.
All you need
I
is
want to
screw
be
for
like.
it.
I want to be like Shane. I want to be like Shane Sung and take his soul.
Fucking idiot.
Wait, what did you say, Ramon?
No, Gargut wants your great powers, and I told him you don't need to do that to Gargut. Just get some roofies; they'll be about the same.
I want to take his soul like Shane Sung.
Dude, fucking, wow, Bullfrog. That says a lot about you,
Like
bro. I mean,
Byler. Shout out to Byler.
I want to take your soul, Hooker.
I mean, if you want, bro, but that soul's been gone a while ago.
You know what?
I
just can't wait. I just can't.
I want to suck all the fruity pebbles out of your balls and.
I just
go for it, bro.
Petting Joe at tonight.
I just can't wait for this new X-Men to fucking finally become in the Avengers, and we're gonna get the real Avengers. Because goddamn it, the X-Men were supposed to be in there, and they just didn't have the budget, and nobody was. Now they bought everything, every IP ever. They have nothing left. I don't know what's left to fucking buy. Maybe fucking Spider-Man's balls, but they already kind of have that. In
Spider-Man's fruity pebble balls.
Bullfrog, what about your niece? Do you want your niece?
Really, dude? Why are you obsessed with that, Glaze? Seriously, why are you obsessed with that?
You were talking about wanting soul. You talking about wanting souls and stuff.
Beer. Where's the beer at?
But I'm not talking about that, you fucking weirdo. Glaze is obsessed.
All right, good luck finding it.
Glaze obsessed, of course.
Daddy
like
Joe.
So did you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys like Star Wars or what, but god damn it, finally, I think this is real too, by the way, because this is like the 90th time it's been reported. Kathleen Kennedy stepping down from fucking Star Wars, finally.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, finally, yeah.
Oh my god, thank God. Everybody the world's burning, and I don't care because Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down from Star Wars. Fucking cheers to that. Tired of this bullshit.
Thank
That's
God.
Gonna be Dave Filoni and Brian. The fuck, did I just hear a coyote outside?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, what up your ass?
Anyways, dude. Fuck Kathleen Kennedy. Dude, the bitch is fucking 75 years old. Retire already.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn, she's 75?
Yeah, I believe so. Like 74, 75.
I'd bang that 75-year-old. Doesn't look half bad.
Ramon, will you bang that shit?
Dude, you'll bang fucking Bigfoot if you could. Nobody's gonna ever believe you.
If it's a female Bigfoot, fuck it.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever believe you though, but it's all right.
I mean, I wouldn't care, bro. I don't care if anybody believes me, bro. I do sex for me. I don't care if you believe me or not, brother.
Bullfrog, did you think AEW was better than Raw this week?
No, Raw was better.
Really?
No.
Raw
was better, bro.
I mean, Raw seemed like Raw, and then seemed like better or worse.
No, the Stranger Things made it better. That thing that they
Raw
did.
sucked, Bullfrog.
No,
I
but
think,
they,
to be honest,
the team made it better.
I don't know.
Yes, I told you. Yes, I told you.
Dude, Bullfrog, they could put a fucking niece in front of the goddamn Raw sign. You'll like it.
What they put your niece there? They put
Joe,
your niece
you're
there.
back. Joe, you're back.
Why'd you get so
Just
excited about
make
nieces?
a beef sandwich? Joe, did you make a beef
You
sandwich?
put your cousin in there.
I had
what?
I had to take care of my kid, and I took a pee-pee, and I drank some water, and I took pictures of your mother. What's up, Bullfrog? What do you think about everything? What's going on? What's the first thing that's on your mind tonight?
I'm saying AEW was hot tonight, bro. Better than Raw.
No,
really?
AEW sucked. AEW sucked tonight. Raw was better.
Wow.
No, AEW didn't suck. What are you talking about?
But Andrade came back.
Fruity Pebble balls.
You didn't like
AEW sucked Fruity Pebble balls.
Andrade got all buff and shit. What the fuck?
Andrade's back though, Bullfrog. You weren't excited by
Yeah,
Andrade?
he came back.
Yeah, I mean that part was all right.
Neville, I mean Pac, whatever. With this
Gargoyles,
fucking stupid ass haircut.
Gargoyles, why don't you just talk over everybody?
Yeah.
No, how about you just fucking just get with the program and start talking?
Why do you? Why every time are you here do you start complaining about this and throwing everybody off? Just keep talking.
Because I'm over here trying to talk and he's over talking.
Oh my God! Here we go.
No, I'm actually waiting every time after you talk.
Every time you're on this call, you're like you start derailing everything with he's over talking me. Oh,
let's just ignore
then
him.
then I'll have a good night. Good night, Joe.
Good night.
Okay. Come on.
And he does.
Go ahead, Bullfrog. Go ahead. Tell me about what's on your
Ladies
mind.
and gentlemen, the great Bullfrog. Poor brother. No interruption.
Give us the big
Nothing
one.
to say. Yes, nothing to
Let's
say.
go to the donations. I was gone for a few minutes. If we have any.
Party.
Randy Viper.
I love Gargut's Way and Mighty Bullfrog.
All right. Whoa. Randy Viper, that's him breaking into someone's home like JD Vance. Shout out. Thank you, Randy Viper. All the way down undas. Loving Bullfrog. Loves you too, Wire, quite a bit. He really does. I think he's in love with you. He even... Oh, shit.
We gon' suck their dicks off. It's about dick, it's about penis. Men are from Mars, but I'm from Venus. Put it in the butt, spank him in the shower, and take what's ours. I want to drain the main vein, prostate massage so insane until you scream, I'm so motherfucking gay. We gon' hump them, we gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them, we gon'
Rise of CJ.
We gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them. We gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them. We gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them. We gon' suck their dicks off.
What's up, Joe? New job got me busy but still here. Keep your head up.
Thank you so much, Rise of CJ. Hey, man, can you get me a new job? Because I'm still unemployed since December 8th, and yeah.
Yeah, give me one too, CJ.
Now I owe $5,000, so we're gonna take the mortgage.
You can always work for Antifa.
Bro, I'll work for anybody right now. I don't give a shit what it is. I need a job. I don't give
for
a
me,
fuck.
Motherfucker.
Rise of CJ, thank you. $25.
What do you do? Go wire work at the casino?
Yeah.
Right.
You work at the casino.
Try Indeed or something, dude.
That'd be amazing. I use it.
Do you got a resume?
Garguts, just stop.
I think Gargus.
Joe, you know what's crazy?
Gargus has been looking for jobs for years, and when he has a job, they don't pay him.
I'm normally really good. I get jobs quickly and right away, but it's been a little bit tougher.
I was literally over here for fucking. I got a job in 7 days. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
you guys do.
That's what I'm saying. I normally always get jobs.
Well, they like
right away.
well, they like Mexicans. Well, they like Mexicans working.
I think my
Well, I hope this job works out for like last time.
I think my profile is like they're
Maybe
like
last
why has he had 3 jobs in 2 years?
Complained how fucking they don't pay you enough and shit, or they've held back pay from you.
Dude, that was like 4 years ago.
When Charlie Kirk and Trump got shot, the Republicans were in the streets, but every time someone else gets shot, they're all in the streets on the other side, right? Isn't that wild? Like I'm watching this.
Yeah, it is
TV.
weird when nobody gets. Yeah, I guess so.
What do you mean?
Rise of CJ, thank you. Rise of CJ with the biggest donation of PayPal tonight. Thank you, Rise of CJ. Cash App's available too if you want a Cash App. Really appreciate it. Anything else? Is there another dono? Let's see if there's another one.
Super chat party.
Randy Viper.
Bullfrog, I want to take your hole.
There you go. Randy Viper wants to take Bullfrog's hole.
Well, come and get it.
So come and get it.
Bullfrog's looking at anything right now. He's trying to have his first gay experience.
Bullfrog, are you a genie in a bottle?
Bullfrog saying gay
Rub me the right way.
Yeah, he had a gay hooker with him.
And then they rub you the wrong way. What happens? You get them banned?
Yeah.
Or you start bitching?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's Glaze talking about irrelevant shit.
Well, he was talking about getting froggy with you. So the Randy Viper, I did say you had a gay hooker with you one time, but you wanted to say
Someone
it was
donate
a
$100 to Joe Goes Live past midnight. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I'm probably, there's not much left, yeah. But yeah, maybe. I got some interviews
That's 1
tomorrow. I
o'clock.
got to get up early. But
Really?
yeah, I'll go.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go to one though. Yeah, I'll go to one if someone drops 100. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. Or I think I was. Or you were interrupting. I don't know.
I interrupted. My bad. Go ahead, Bullfrog.
I'm good.
Bron Brankoff.
Hey, did you
Just
hear
get on the
about
show
that?
like a fat slob and don't say anything? All right, Eric, what did you
Did
think
you hear about that?
AEW?
Wait, I got some shit, bro. Did you hear about that? That chick that played the Wasp has officially retired from acting because she has a huge brain damage injury.
Yeah, she hit her head or something.
Yeah.
She hit her head in 2020. She slipped on a fucking rock and fucking fell
Yeah.
face first. That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
That means she's gonna die, dude. Like very rapidly.
Really? Really? It's not just a bad
No.
concussion, post-concussion syndrome?
No. She's deteriorating.
What
the
the
Trump
fuck?
administration sees 2 more oil tankers.
What the fuck?
Wait, what? I don't know.
The Trump administration sees 2 more oil tankers.
Scorpion 420s here, daddies.
This chick was a martyr, right? Because they don't want anybody to talk about Venezuela anymore.
This might be Scott Munn.
You think so?
You don't think so?
I think they're just mainly there for the order.
I don't know, maybe.
Scorpion bun. Hey, scorpion bun.
No, that's not Scott. That's not Scott.
I don't know. Can we get back to my fucking question?
Go ahead.
Isn't it? Damn it! Don't you think
Yeah,
that they
she's gonna end up
the
dying a
news-
retard because she busted her head open.
Wait, what? No. I was talking about this chick that's a martyr because of everybody stopped talking about Venezuela and how we're gonna raid them with gas. And
That's not what a martyr is, though.
Oh, it's a distraction then. Never mind.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a distraction. And this is always going to be the military tactic, like how they hired that fucking one guy from. He was a magician to make fake airports or fake bases, so they can bomb them, and then they would release the enemy location. They would really bomb the enemy when they're bombing them.
Now, Joe, wasn't Venezuela and that dude doing business with China
Yeah, that was
and
in
the
World
oil
War II,
shit,
bro.
Russia, and you know,
Iran.
It's in our own backyard, Joe. We got to take control. You know that.
What are you talking about?
Venezuela, it's in our backyard. We have to take control. Trump's
Yeah,
doing
but
the
we're
right
not
thing.
talking about that.
No,
bro.
it's actually. You know who owns Venezuela? Coca-Cola. Go take go take control of Coca-Cola. Then you got Venezuela.
Always Coca-Cola.
It's most of the South American countries, bro. It's crazy.
These motherfuckers are coming up here because they didn't even know what water was. All they had is Coca-Cola down there. Every fucking three fucking blocks, you'll see Coca-Cola for free. Buy one, get one.
Right.
Oh, bro, you can get it for cheap, bro. It's awesome, and it's the good kind, dude.
Yeah, you didn't see how fucking bad their water is. That's why they were running
bro,
up
I
here.
know. It's like Mexico, bro. I know.
It's parasitic water. There's this fucking
Look at our
there
water.
was this there was a reporter that went down there, and he was like, "This is the water you drink." It looked like fucking shit, just swimming in shit with fucking flies in it. And they're like, "Yeah, we drink it." So they have an immune system for it, but you know.
Yeah, but that don't mean we need
A
to let them in
fucking
our
white
country.
English.
Bro, my water's
Right.
shit. Our water's shit in the
Bro.
country.
I don't know. You don't let anybody. So give me you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry, you're thirsty. Nah, you're
Yes.
good. Get the fuck back over
Jesus
there.
Christ. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
figure it out. It's called figure it out. It's life.
Figuring it out.
Well, they
Figuring
were
it
trying
out.
to figure it out, but they had a fucking
country,
dictator not fucking
motherfucker.
figuring out shit. So they fucking
No, don't
instead of
invade my
bombing them.
country, motherfucker. Like, you figure it out.
Oh my god, you sound like Theo Von.
You
on
gotta
heroin.
figure it out.
Oh, that's right.
Figure it
Yeah,
out.
Tim Walz was about to leave, and now he's ready to get the army after the army. It's kind of weird.
The decorated fucking veteran is fuck.
Decorated veteran.
He
gets a free license plate at least.
When Iraq happened, he didn't want to even go. He's scared. He ducked.
Well, Trump. I mean.
Well, I mean, he said he looked at all his medals. He goes, "Hey man, I already got enough medals. I'm gonna fucking die on this one." Fuck out.
DJ guy's talking across the room. Come on.
Right.
Laying down.
He's talking across the hallway.
You know, Tim Walz is hilarious though. I think he's hilarious. There's some stuff that he does. It's fucking hilarious, and it's all because he's just a jackass half the time.
Yeah.
Like the way that South Park fucking
Was that real or was that fake? I thought that was fake.
Which one?
The South Park thing.
No, that was a real South Park episode.
Really?
It was fucking hilarious. I watched it. It was like what? It was a Christmas episode or what?
Really? I thought it was a. Oh my god! I thought it was like a fake AI video or something. That's crazy. That one where they were making fun of Omar. They're like, I'm a fucking idiot or whatever.
Maybe that's a fake AI one, but the episode they released about him, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I you know what? I didn't see it. I should probably check that out. It sounds funny.
I did see like this fake AI one. No, I think about it.
Wait a minute. So, Gargots, are you saying that South Park came out with a Tim Walz episode?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's hot.
I'm not. Where is that at?
Oh, the wire AI.
I thought it was.
Find that, or where's that at? I'm looking up right now. There's nothing on that right now. Is this real? Was it real? I saw what Joe saw.
It's probably like the second to last episode they released, maybe the third. I don't even know if they're releasing any episodes. I haven't seen anything since like
from this last season, though.
I don't know because there's two last seasons. There's 27 season 27, which is still going on, and
Yeah.
season 28, which is going on as well, which is the weirdest thing in the fucking world. I don't get it, but whatever. It's South Park.
It's wild.
It's Wild Joe.
Joe supports Tampon Tim, man. So there you go.
Don't-
Of course I don't. What are you on crack?
Mayor Wu.
He's on that
You're
air
in,
crack.
homie.
Mayor Pooh?
You gotta be Mayor Poo.
That crack, Joe.
Now, look, if you're against ICE, bro, like that's so far left, and the left is so far to the left now. I mean, it's wild, dude.
I mean, I don't blame them, bro. They're just, I mean, they're deporting like crazy, bro.
Fuck.
I wish you'd deport me.
Dude, I'm waiting to get deported. Bro. I'm fucking.
Right now, I'm watching fucking Spurs versus Lakers. God damn, Spurs are fucking on fire.
Wait, that's right now live because West Coast?
Yeah, it's live right now.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, they're in the West. Fuck Luke. Fuck all this fucking. Fuck LeBron. Fuck all those motherfuckers. They're getting schooled right now.
I thought you were saying Luke was here. I was like, oh, Luke's here?
Scorpion's in here. What do you got to say, Poopy?
What up,
Come in here on
Scorpion?
mute.
Scorpion's
You okay?
my local buddy.
I was eating
What were you eating? Babies or?
chicken.
Oh, okay.
Chicken babies.
Babies.
Chicken babies.
Babies.
I was eating chicken babies this afternoon.
Oh man, you guys ever played Fable where you can eat baby chicks and like you get like fucking like evil fucking whatchamacallit?
I remember Fable well.
Yeah, bro. Because like you can literally like get baby chicks and eat them, and then you get the fucking like, you know, the evil morality goes up. I'm like, that shit's funny.
I feel like Fable was the blueprint to what's it called, Renegade Angel or some bullshit that was on Adult Swim back in the day. Xavier Renegade Angel. It was a fucking weird ass looking bird man thing.
Yeah, they took inspiration from like Fable and like Elder Scrolls and shit. I get what you mean.
And Tony Hawk. Fucking NPC standing around.
Yeah.
Fuck Lukovic, this motherfucker.
No, Fable was funny. You guys ever played Fable 3 where you can get fucking STDs? That was funny.
No, what?
Yeah.
What do you say? You got STDs?
Yeah, in Fable 3, bro, you can buy like condoms.
Yeah, you want some?
I mean, you'll probably only get the clap from me. You know, I'm usually negative for everything else.
Right. He don't clean his dick.
I mean, I do. It's just, you know, I put it in weird places.
Yeah, you put
like an anthill.
An
he
anthill,
puts it in Wire's ass. Wire
Would you
lights
stick
places.
your dick in an anthill for $1 million?
Dude, I'd do it for $10, bro. You're just giving me ideas now.
He would do it for $5.
Bullfrog, stop talking over everyone.
Eat my ass.
Nobody's gonna get in line for that one.
Lick my pink hole, Wire.
What the
Major protests this weekend, guys. Watch, they're already doing stuff here. They're already planning stuff to protest here, Texas, for Christ's sake. So they're going to do it all again everywhere. This start coming out
on the West Coast.
We need something to
I don't
watch.
know, man. There's so much shit going on. I don't think anybody's gonna care. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna protest tomorrow." Fuck, but the NFL is coming on the next day.
It's all because they killed that woman. It's all because ICE killed that woman.
Wait, there's a Thursday game tomorrow, right? So they're either
I don't
gonna
know.
protest or they're gonna watch,
Is
or they're
there?
gonna watch fucking football. I know there's no more Monday games.
Yeah, money games.
Monday.
Monday games.
No, he said money games.
Your money games.
Gargas has no money for his game.
Sure.
You fucking asshole.
Eat my ass. Toss my salad, YR.
College football is tomorrow. Oh, so there's no more football tomorrow.
And then I'll fart in your tongue.
What
Joe,
the
what if the
fuck?
jobs are like, we want to offer you the jobs, and you have to like pick from the jobs, you know?
I'd be like, no, I can't. I gotta watch this Riot tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys.
There's a riot tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
What-
Minneapolis
what-
is
what
going
riot?
crazy.
Bullfrog, pay attention, dude.
Why are I am paying attention, you faggot? I heard him. He
Why
said
do
there's a
you-
riot going on, and I said, "What riot?" So I am paying attention. You
The riot is
burglar.
gonna be in your asshole.
How can you pay attention? How can you say you're paying attention when you're asking a question after about what you're
Well,
paying
that's why I said, "What riot?" You finger licking butthole.
Yeah, but you said you're paying attention, so you should know, you fucking potato.
You guys gonna fuck or fight?
Do
And we're
both,
gonna
man.
fuck. We're gonna fuck in Wire's bedroom.
What?
Wow.
Damn, Wire just came.
This is weird.
Sounded like a pro when you do that.
Zaddy Joe.
It sounds like when Wire comes. The sound of
Yo,
Wire
on the
coming.
JR thing and the Dvon thing, I think Dvon is trying to. I don't know if he has his own podcast or.
It's his own podcast.
Leave-
Yeah.
Yeah, but Leave J, is it new? He's starting it out.
It's been out for a while now. 6 months, maybe.
Exactly. So I'll say this: that leave JR alone, Jim Ross. He's a legend, and he's. I think.
Dude, the guy's like 85 years old. He's gonna die at any time. Just leave his ass alone.
Bro, he
That's
was
what they're
there
doing with
for
Ric
us
Flair.
as
Just leave his
kids
ass
and
alone.
teens. Jim Ross was there for us when we were teens and kids, in those moments on WWF, and I mean, obviously, so was Dvon, but you know, he started playing that race card bullshit.
You know what? I heard he was
Yeah,
a
that's all
dick
what they're
back
doing,
then too,
playing the
dude.
race
Like,
card game.
do you remember when he was like he was trying to get Dr. Death in there? And he was like, Dr. Death's mad. And he was everybody in the locker room would tell you that he was being a douchebag trying to get this fucking guy a push.
He was
didn't
all
go
about
anywhere,
it.
And he got fucking pissed. He got embarrassed and pissed about it. So he was like an asshole still to everybody.
Joe, do you see like people, like human beings, like as different colors, or you just see them as like a human breathing the same air? Like,
Joe's colorblind.
I see them all as objects, you know.
I
He
mean,
sees
why
money
do-
signs.
Yeah. Sex objects.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
what the fuck?
Ooh.
This Champagne just fucking threw a ball and it hit a girl in the face.
Awesome.
I want your sex object, Joe. I want to, Joe. I want to drink your water, Joe. I want to drink your water, and I'll pour it down your mouth.
That's what?
Well, okay.
I want to drink that water that he's drinking, and then pour it down his mouth, or then suck the water out of his
Before
mouth.
you watched
after that.
AEW tonight, what were you giving AEW out of 10?
6 out of 10.
But you gave Raw what?
A 6.
But you said Raw was better. It has to be a 7.
So I can't.
He
I'm
don't know
about to
shit.
give
He
both
doesn't know
shows 6. Joe, let me swallow your water.
God damn it, this is why nobody wants to let you talk. God damn it.
Jesus.
This is why we're gonna
Give
talk over you
AEW
now.
a 5.
Nah, let me talk, Joe, so I can swallow your damn it.
All right, guys, and let me swallow your water. Come.
All right.
I am good at this.
Go bitch ass.
I don't know why you can't be professional, bro. Like, no,
I don't know why you can't be professional. Why? I just have fun.
It's this, bro. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
like
why
this.
our fuck Maven, by the way. That guy thinks it's fucking all that. He's a dude. He was nothing. He was a flash in the pan, bro. God damn it. He started fucking wearing nice suits and pulling a podcast, and that was it.
Damn, get buried, Maven.
Sorry. He wasn't that great, bro.
He was all right when he had his little run.
His only memorable moment is
Best
drop
thing that
kicking the
Undertaker
Undertaker.
let him do was get a fucking kick in so he could fucking do the Royal Rumble, get out of the Royal Rumble. Love the kick.
Yeah, and then they fired him
And
like a
after
month
that-
later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
then
that,
they fired him like
he chokeslammed him to hell in fucking Monday Night Raw, and then that was the last time I fucking remember Maven being on TV. What the fuck is that?
That was Maven's
Wimbyama!
cock. Maven's cock.
What's that?
He had a great theme song. Had a fun little entrance. Had a good look. Maven was
no,
like
it's not
2 years.
It's not like that. Maven's like. I mean, we all know he's like not like a major player, but it's the fact he's doing these shows, like giving us, a peek in the back of what it's like in WWE or what it was like. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
To me, it don't matter who it is. Like he's just giving it.
I mean, everybody can give you a peek in the back. You got fucking Ric Flair give you peeks in the back, and he was giving his peek to everybody else in the back. You know.
Want to take a peek in my back and see what's back there?
To the goat, motherfucker. God damn it.
I mean, but who's really doing that right now? Like on every day.
What you dude? I fucking watched fucking.
Who?
I was watching Matt Hardy talking about the back literally today.
No, I'm saying Maven is like consistent every day or every week on his channel. He has his own channel.
He's not a part of the wrestling business. That's all he has to do is talk about it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not going out there. He could still probably go, but he's not going to go. Nobody's going to fucking book him. The person who probably is like that is Ryback, but Ryback can't go, and Ryback gave you a peek in the back, and everybody shit on him for it.
Joe, you think he's making more money on YouTube than WWE, Maven?
Not now.
Now maybe it's like starting to bring on the wrestlers like Dvon and others. And did he bring on?
That sounds like he's spending more money than he's making.
You think he's paying for them?
Yeah. You think the fucking Dvon's gonna go on a fucking show and be like,
no, because they cross promote. They don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, Maven's on his show. Maven was on his show today.
Okay, so maybe some players would fucking go back and forth, but I think that most of the time he's paying. I mean, why would he? He had what's his name, Mason and Manor or whatever. He had those two.
Manwhore.
Manor or whatever. Those two fucking guys that get the two guys that got released from NXT, and now they're wherever the fuck they are now. What TNA? I don't know what the fuck they are. Anyways, he had them on there. He paid for them. Like what? They don't have a podcast. He's not going back and forth.
He paid. How do you know he paid for them?
Why would they fucking be on the show?
I had Drew McIntyre on the show.
Boner.
I had Drew McIntyre on the show for free. I had Cody Rhodes on my show for free. I had Jim Ross on my show for free. I mean, like, why would they pay for these people?
Because he's gonna get money from it. That's why they're gonna have you on. You're gonna have them on for free because what was your revenue off of that when the Apocalypse Wars came down? This guy's got his shit down at least to, like I said, with the ad apocalypse.
Joe, whose numbers are bigger, Dvon's or Maven's YouTube numbers?
Maven's.
Spurs win, bitch. Hell yeah. Eat it, Lakers. 12 losses from them? What?
Wow.
I mean, it's fucking great.
Look, it hasn't been a good year so far.
Oh my god, they're trying to fight right now?
Really? There's a fight going on?
What is going on?
Yeah, let's have a little fight. Nice little fight.
Vanderbilt's talking shit to Aaron Fox right now. He's like, fuck this piece of shit. Oh my god, straight up on camera.
Awesome.
Oh, the Lakers are fucking pussies, bro. Fuck them. Everybody went to. It's funny because all these people are egotistical maniacs, and they fucking get paid the highest, and they lose to like just pretty much no names.
That's pretty wild.
You're going to get you're gonna get ready for the AMC, Daddy.
AMC. What's going on with AMC?
Fucking coming up, man. I think next week. TNA
AMC
on AMC
with TNA.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot all about it.
TNA hasn't had any tapings yet, so
it's gonna be here too. Should I go? Actually,
maybe.
Matter of fact, it's in a real shitty old part of town, so I'm probably gonna go. It's all blacks, Mexican.
Oh,
I ain't fucking with that.
You could be the only you could be the only white guy there. It'd be amazing.
Oh man.
It's shitty. They're where they're doing it at. I think I know for a fact here. But I think they're hitting up all the where they hit AEW. So like the place AEW goes when they come here, this is where TNA is going to be at the same arena.
Oh,
and it's not even an arena; it's some old like center thing. It's not even like, bro. It's fucking weird. It's like the most random, like old part of town suburb bullshit, like East Side fucking. East Dallas bullshit. Like it's not
Inglewood side. What the fuck?
Going to East Dallas.
Hood and shit. Did you see Snoop Dogg was commentating for the NBA the other day? And Steve Kerr wanted to fight some fucking person, I guess the other coach or whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking
hell yeah.
Just
That was
fucking
real.
Snoop Dogg just commentating on that shit was hilarious. He's like, oh my God. He said, Steve Kerr said he's in Inglewood. You in Inglewood. Kept going with that shit.
Snoop Dogg can like read lips and stuff, so he's like be great.
No, he's just so dumb. Because remember when he was commentating for fucking Mike Tyson versus what's his name?
That was good. He was like the third guy in. It was great.
He was like, "Oh, bro, it's like two of my uncles fighting over the last chicken wing at my auntie's house."
Joe, I know you've had a TNA has been like kind of like a dick to you in the past, but I really hope just, maybe at least one, next week, maybe the week after, see how it goes. But I really hope you watch it next week. I mean, obviously you will, it's the first episode, but like TNA, AMC, I'm really optimistic about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like, it's going to be a step above NXT, and obviously the Hardys are going to be there, your boys, your brothers, Cronin. So it might be like entertaining. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be fucking like funny and entertaining and nice. What do you think? I mean, I'm pretty optimistic about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm optimistic, but I don't know.
You think it's just going to be some, because you think about it, like AEW has their product, WWE has like 3 or 4.
I want to know what the ratings are going to
television,
be. Give me the ratings. That's what I want to see. Like, I mean, the 30,000 people watching it, or what?
I bet it'll be AEW. If AEW's getting 150,000 watching, then TNA's going to get like 250, 300,000. Or am I like kind of off on that? Bullfrog, how many viewers is AEW getting right now? Does anyone know? You have 45 people on the call. Hello, Bullfrog.
He's dead.
Now many motherfucker calls me 45 times a day. You got me on the show. Got me on the show. Got me on the show.
No, dude, don't start that shit.
Just like a big old.
I only
fat
called you.
blob on
I
the
only
log.
called you. Dude, I only called you twice. So stop playing.
Or shit on a log and just sits there on a damn show.
I don't know their damn views. I'm not a fucking
Motherfucker,
publicist.
you watch this shit. You watch AEW the whole 45-hour episode today, dude. I didn't. I was watching Minneapolis fucking news shit with the stuff. The ice stuff. You watched the whole AEW, Bullfrog. You know what I'm saying? Honey?
Yeah, that doesn't mean I know their views or numbers. I don't know that shit.
Bro. All I'm saying
I would
is
have
that
to.
the
I
TNA is
would
going
have.
to be
I would have to look. I would have to look that up if you were going to seriously know. And Eric is throwing on a damn call.
Did you like Dvon's hat? His NYPD hat? Did you know he was a police officer now?
No, I did not know that.
Seriously? Are you serious, Joe?
Yeah, Dvon's a New York cop. You didn't see his hat?
He retired his last match because he barely walk anymore.
Look at that. Look at Dvon's
No,
hat.
that N stands for something totally different, Joe.
New York Police Department, I know.
No, not that N-word.
What? What does it stand for?
I made
the other N-word.
And then what? What's the rest of it stand for then?
Oh,
the Y means like young Republican, maybe.
I think it
YR or
means
something.
New York Police Department. He's wearing a New York Police Department hat. What do you think it is? Nipsey Yo P. Diddy?
Oh my God! Breaking news, guys! Breaking news!
Repeatedly. Wow! That's a good
Holy
one.
shit! Breaking news, Joe.
Yeah,
And Gargut.
it's a deep cut.
All you NBA fans out there, the Washington Wizards acquire Trae Young from the Hawks.
I just saw it. I'm looking at that right now.
That is wild.
Trae Young needed somewhere to go, and
yeah,
the Wizards got him.
The Wizards suck, dude.
Remember when the Wizards
What-
had
what the-
Jordan?
Remember? Yeah, remember when the Wizards was called something totally different?
Remember when that name sounds like they're the fucking Grand Wizards?
I'm a wizard, bitch. You can't defeat me.
Damn, dude.
Smoking on that wizard weed.
That wizard.
Smoking on that Joe Cronin pack. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'll smoke on Joe Cronin's fucking pickle.
Harry
That's what I
Potter,
want.
it's me. Dobby
Dude,
wants
I found
to
this-
suck you.
I found this fucking this chip.
Joe,
called
if some like
pickleballs.
millionaire was like, how do I word it? Not necessarily sell yourself sexually, but like sell yourself as like a salesman, as an overall person, as a human, like the whole Joe Cronin experience. It'd be like, what would you say? Like, overall, start the day, get it right with some coffee going, get the hat, put it backwards, get the whole persona on, maybe a button down shirt, maybe a WWE, maybe a Star Wars shirt today. The whole Joe Cronin as a character could morph into like a TV show.
It's pretty crazy
on
that
Netflix.
I was talking to I was talking about to Robert Meyer Burnett earlier on Twitter X, and I was thinking, we were talking about how J.J. Abrams single-handedly ruined Star Trek and Star Wars. It's pretty crazy.
Well, hold on. He didn't ruin Star Wars. Ryan Johnson ruined Star Wars.
Well, that's so.
What are you talking
I sort of said that to him. I said, well, I don't know, man. I feel like the studio ruined Star Wars because JJ's first movie was like all right and was kind of setting up something.
Set up everything for the next person, and the next person couldn't deliver. And then he, being J.J. Abrams, is not a great closer.
Right.
He couldn't close the fucking goddamn thing, and he had to make all this fucking weird shit, all this fucking weird mythical shit, like the dagger. You get to line up with the fucking with the Death Star when it's in the ground. Like, it was stupid. The fucking the horses on the fucking Death Star, whatever the fleet. Like, it was so
Well, that
stupid.
it was
what
like
are you talking about?
Ryan
You're not
Jo-
a great closer.
Ryan Johnson was a cuckboy, idiot, woke person who then listened to Kathleen Kennedy and they just fucked the whole thing. So that's what I was saying. Like, I don't really agree with that because maybe Star Trek, right? Like, because Star Trek 2009 was all right, but it was weird. But it was an alternate universe, so I don't even care about that. So I don't even think J.J. Abrams ruined Star Trek because even though the Star Trek movies were obvious, the new Star Trek movies weren't really Star Trek and they were like ridiculous. They were an alternate timeline, so I was okay with it. So it didn't really ruin it, but it did start the ruining of Star Trek. But also, he only directed the first two, and then but Star Wars, he didn't really ruin either, like you just said, because we just said, that it was taken over. And then he had to come back in and basically do the third one, but that was like a no-win situation.
Director. They had a third director that bowed out because I don't know if it was like allegations or I can't remember, but they had a third director and they were like, well, he's out. Who do we get? And they had to go back to J.J. Abrams, which he didn't even want to do.
Yeah, I think that Ryan Johnson took some risks, and that was kind of okay. But the problem is the Ryan Johnson risks mixed with the Kathleen Kennedy woke agenda ruined everything. But I've already been over this a million times. I don't want to go into it again, but the bottom line is all the characters that were set up and the stories that were set up were knocked on their ass. Yep. And I mean, when you retarded Finn so that you could move women into all these roles, like Rose and the purple hair bitch and everybody, it was just too much. Yeah, Laura Dern, too much woke, too much women woke. It was okay, so Asian woman trumps black guy. I got it. Okay.
What?
The good things about that movie though were special things that kind of gets overlooked, which was Yoda coming back in full body form and physical form. No fucking aura. You could see Yoda. There was no see-through. He hits Luke Skywalker in the head with his cane because he's full-bodied fucking Yoda. That's great. That's an improvement of the ghost shit. What is going on? And then the other stuff was the tree that gets burnt.
I like that.
Shit to
I like
restart
that.
the goddamn shut up. To restart the Jedi.
I like
Order
that,
and
and
everything.
I liked that fight with when they killed Snoke. I mean, that was kind of weird, but it was like
the Snoke fight was great. Too,
I can accept
for,
that
like,
though.
3 things.
I could accept the Snoke thing, but like that's not the problem to me. Like it was a shocker, but like that's not the problem. I think the Luke thing about hiding on the island and everything, I don't think they did
all
that quite
shit,
right.
Yeah. Him hiding on the island, him fucking drinking that fucking blue milk or whatever, him being like a Jedi that doesn't want to be a Jedi anymore, him fucking dying was retarded. Get the fuck out of here. But he did some good shit.
It was kind of cool. I love when he came
mind
back at the end.
projecting.
Yeah,
He
that was
mind
cool.
projecting so bad that he was like a physical or almost a physical form until he wasn't. Like he was battling that guy or whatever. I don't know.
It was all right. I mean, like there were some really cool moments. Like the moment where they kill Snoke and take off together is really cool. And then at the end when he's projecting, like you just said, in kind of faces, like, and he's not really there and he's projecting. I like that too. I thought that was really good. Like that was really cool.
There was some cool stuff.
There
that he
was some
did,
cool
but
stuff.
Everything else was.
It was,
but at least that stuff is very canon.
because all that stuff that you just mentioned, that was the Ryan Johnson stuff. But all the Kathleen Kennedy stuff is like, oh,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I mean, the whole goal, the whole thing was that Leia was gonna basically save the day in the end of the third one. That was the goal. But then Carrie Fisher died, so.
And that's what sucked even more because I was like, oh, great. You killed everybody else off, but the character that's.
Then the real person dies. Yeah, it's like you
then
can't.
God damn it.
And they had it
Pissed me
so
off.
set up for her that then they had to use her heavily in the last one, like fakely. Do you think? I wonder if someday that they'll go back and redo some of the CGI of her, because they can do so much better now with AI, right? Because she looks a little out of place.
Well,
in some
I think her
things.
likeness is always going to be. It's going to be.
It's theirs.
Leia all the way. It's just like how what's his name lent his voice.
Yeah.
In what did he say?
Yeah. Proprietary.
Perpetuity.
Perpetuity.
Yeah.
Proprietary.
Proprietary. It's like perpetuity. No, proprietary. Okay. Yeah, like indefinite. Like it's always gonna be like that. Just like Luke Skywalker is always gonna have to look like Luke.
You know what? I wish, Garguts, that they had leaned more into the story that basically it would have been really cool if you found out that Palpatine was corrupting their children, all of their kids, like not just them but other people too, and he was sort of working this whole time to get in their heads, to get revenge and to get Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and everything. And that's why when Luke kind of defeats Kylo Ren, as someone in the chat said they didn't like that, I don't mind it. And it's almost like, the parents have to show up to take over, because they figured out what's going on. And it would have been cool if there were more children involved and they found out that, oh shit, this guy's like, not only is he corrupting our kids, but he's using an ancient Jedi trick or an ancient Jedi control thing that no one even really knows how to do anymore. And you find out that that's what that cave that Daisy Ridley's in. It's like he's using.
Oh, that cave.
Yeah, like so Palpatine's using like this reflection thing and this like never-ending fucking thing that amplifies his powers across the universe. And you find out that he's down there dying, but like doing all this from like a fucking avatar almost in a way. Like
so
he kind of was.
He's like influencing everybody.
Yeah, he's influencing everybody, and he's really getting into the kids' head.
He's been doing it with with the night witches. He's been doing it with that would have to go back to that to the king, the daughter, and the son. And that's the origin of the fucking of Force.
Yeah.
And he was literally the king while he was trying to force the son and his son to fucking basically get their body.
And you know, he even, you know, starts to get in like Daisy Ridley's head and stuff like that, and that's how you start to find out like whatever.
And when
anyway,
he couldn't get the son and the son, he was like, let's go to the daughters. And that's what Daisy Ridley was, because her fucking family was, what was it? Fuck. I forgot.
I don't remember, but
it didn't matter, right? But they were part of Snoke's family. It was just a family affair.
It just would have been cool.
Snoke gave life to fucking to Anakin Skywalker inside his mother.
But it would have been cool if, like, this is why, like, because it sort of just explained that, Kylo Ren thought Luke was going to kill him, so he just becomes bad and stuff. It would have been cool if, like, this explains why Kylo Ren killed his father and why he went so crazy. It's because he was completely manipulated. So he'd be way more redeemable. Like, everybody would be redeemable. I don't know anything about that stuff.
Yes. So the book, he's been hearing Darth Vader's voice this entire time. And he was going crazy about it.
Okay.
And so the book for number 7 I read. Here's the voice.
Huh.
He's been hearing it for years, like manipulating him, and then that's where he gets him there. That's why when you see him in number 7, and he's like, "Talk to me again, grandfather," like you did before.
Yeah.
And you're like, "What?" And his shit is natural.
They should have played into that more. They should have played more into that. And by the way, that could have been Palpatine.
But it was Kathleen Kennedy that said, "Nah."
Yeah,
I'm good.
Fucking idiots. It's so convoluted, and they could have done if they just thought about it, like we are, like, and they did. But like, Kathleen Kennedy, she fucked it up.
Guessing because they could fucking change the storyline at any moment when it pivot. But they didn't pivot to shit. They pivoted to shit, but they didn't pivot to anything else.
E-Man said, "Garguts read a book." BS. There you go.
No, does
E-Man's still a thing in here? I don't know.
Man. Garguts is surprising with some of the stuff. When he says things, you think, nah, what the fuck? And then he's always right. Look at the other day when he brought up that shit with me, and I had no idea. And he was like, oh, no, it was this Chris Jericho. It's 2020. Like, Garguts does that all the time. He's way more smarter than you realize. He's like...
No. Just because, he's a hobo doesn't make him smart. I mean, libraries are free, bro.
It's free air conditioning, bro. What the fuck? And read a book is fucking great, dude. I love reading a book.
It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Like, look, reading articles online and shit, that's fun, but in a fucking book.
All right, well, listen, I got to wrap it up. We got 2 more minutes. What do you got, Wire? We're going to wrap it up. I got to get out of here.
Support ICE.
To an extent.
Not what they're doing.
Yeah, to an extent I did, but I mean, I think it's now, we're starting to get to overstaying our welcome.
Yeah, I don't support ICE at all. They're not deporting.
ICE is the ones overstaying their welcome, not the illegal invaders. Huh?
Well, back in 2004 when they created the Homeland Security thing, I didn't agree with it. So I still don't agree with it, but I didn't agree with it in 04 in the Patriot Act, and now it's become what I was worried about. So, but at the same time, there's a lot of people we got to get out of here, so I get it. But, I
don't know, they're deporting the wrong ones, bro. Ever since fucking ICE started deporting people, all my orders are getting wrong at these taco shops. I'm like, God damn it, they're deporting the wrong immigrants. Deport the bad ones, not the ones that get my orders right.
Those are the bad ones.
That's one of the issues is, remember, a lot of these ICE groups that are signing up, like let's say I signed up for ICE tomorrow, like we talked about, and I had to put together a squad of people. We would have orders that we have to round up a certain amount of people. And the problem is I might go for low-hanging fruit. Like I might go for the low-hanging fruit instead of going for like the super mega dangerous, one cartel member that's hiding somewhere where we can't figure it out. And you're like, well, fuck this. Let's just go round up the 15 easy ones. You know what I mean? They're not really criminals, but like they are because they broke into the country, but whatever, they're easy to grab. So that's the only, that's the problem. That's one of the issues I have anyway. It's very convoluted, but It's good and it's bad, but you're seeing, I'm concerned.
Yo, this is real quick, but what's your opinion on this? And I'm sure this happened before, but there was a small little, and this is in Texas, small little strip club, a major
Houston,
sex
Texas.
Pink Pony Club. I'm a
Yeah, talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sex trafficking investigation at a strip club. Basically, all the managers were getting a cut of the blowjobs being done in the place. And
Wait, what? I don't remember that one.
yeah,
Man, how
this
do I
happened
get,
like today.
how do I get a membership to that?
Oh, did you hear about the other girl that got shot today in Houston?
Another one?
Oh shit! What happened?
I just
Well,
basically said.
No, what did they get shot by?
I don't fuck the police, obviously.
Oh, was she?
Nobody's giving that one any thought because they're like, oh, well, ICE over. So it's like they had two incidents.
Yeah.
Police and ICE. Well,
I can't
ICE
believe
is
they're upset
the
about a
one
white lady being killed. That's crazy.
It's time to level up.
She was a
and
Karen.
Blue Chew just dropped something crazy.
It's time to level up, and Blue Chew just dropped something crazy.
Wait, what do you
It's
mean?
time to level up, Joe.
You want me to tell you what he should have said? You want me to tell you?
What is that?
Oh my!
What was that? What?
You want me to tell you what he should have said? You want me to tell you what he should have said?
Go ahead.
You know, the JR from 30 years ago is a.
Yeah, I mean, I said that the other day. You tell us, Maven, what JR should have said. You know what your parents should have said? Get the coat hanger. That's what they should have said.
There's a different man that sits in front of you.
Bitch, I'm a fucking headbutt.
Bro.
So basically,
they're
Maven
saying-
Maven wants JR to lie. He thinks he's a racist, but go ahead and lie about now you're not a racist. Like, what the hell? I think what I said was way better, which is that he didn't realize that something he thought wasn't racist that he said years ago that was a racist kind of joke and a playing along thing. That Dvon took it 100% serious, and it's been festering for 15 years. And I would have said, I'm sorry you've lived with that the whole time and never came to me about it and believed that about me, because that's what I would have said. But okay, Maven, I guess just say you're guilty and just forgive me. I'm different now. Like, what the fuck?
Maven.
Fucking Maven.
Joe, all the a lot of the leftists are the support Maduro. You know, when he got arrested,
Yeah,
he was
very
wearing
strange.
Like a Nike.
Very strange.
He's wearing like a Nike fleece,
Yeah.
like hoodie set.
Yeah.
So now they're buying and wearing that exact Nike fleece set.
These people are fucking crazy, dude. They're
I love all the
fucking
memes that
crazy.
came out. He was holding like Buc-ee's. He was holding like fish. All that shit.
Can we? Why don't they just leave? Why don't they go to Russia or China or somewhere communist where they want to be? You want to be communist? You want to live under a dictator? But then they say they don't. They want no kings. But then they love the Venezuelan guy in China, and they love. It's like what? But they hate Russia. But what? But they hate Trump. But then will you arrest a dictator? They don't
No,
like
it's
that.
just anything that
The
Trump
fuck?
does, he's gonna be hated on. That's all it is.
Yeah, I
Oh
like.
my God,
I like
Kyle
the memes.
Rittenhouse just tweeted out, should
Who?
he go across state lines to Minnesota?
Who?
Oh my God.
Oh, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
He's in there again, bro. He'll be like mauled. He'll be like mauled.
Still a thing, God damn,
Dude, he'll
that
have to.
guy's really using
If he
his-
does that, he would have to kill people again because people will attack him. He'll have to kill people again.
Where is Oh wait. Well,
If Kyle
where is he at
Rittenhouse
now?
goes to
Where's he at
Minnesota,
now?
he will have to kill people because they will try to kill him again. Molesters,
He's doing a
little children
podcast.
molesters. How many child molesters tried to kill him the last time? They'll do it again.
he does a podcast. Great.
Well, he's like a right wing podcaster. Yeah, he started up.
The ultimate Boy
it's-
Scout.
Of course, dude. You're Republican and you fucking listen to that.
Nah, I just listen to Alex Jones, to be honest with you.
I listen to Alex Jones, to be honest. Candace Owens is a man who had sex with Erica Kirk, and they killed their baby, and that's why they had to kill Charlie Kirk too. Did you hear Alex say that the other day, YR? That he said that Candace Owens is a man and she got Charlie Kirk's wife impregnated? Did you see that?
I didn't.
Alex Jones is back on YouTube or what?
No, he's been on Twitter forever. He's on X all the time.
Dude, I'm not on that shit.
No shit, you'd know that otherwise.
No. And I wouldn't know. I'd probably be like looking at fucking X-Men shit or whatever. I don't fucking.
That X-Men trailer is wild. Yeah, can't wait.
Bullfrog dropped the ball tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody has a podcast, yes. Well, listen, I'm going to head out because I got to get to bed because a lot of things early morning. So, Nick Fuentes mocks Alex Jones. Bro, they all call each other fucking feds now. Alex Jones calls Fuentes like a CIA agent. Candace Owens calls them all agents. They call her agents. Everyone's a fucking psyop fed now. They're all calling each other that shit. It's crazy. It
is.
It's all falling apart for those people. Scorpion, bro, what's up, man? Close the night out. What's going on with you? You came in here, but you haven't been talked too much.
Yeah, my dog got fucking sick. I had to clean up, and then I came back when you guys were talking about Star Wars and whatnot. And I haven't seen any of those, so I was listening to what the movies were like and whatnot.
I saw that.
Wait a minute.
You wouldn't fucking watch any of them unless you were high.
You've never seen Star Wars?
I saw the first 6 of the originals, but I was on the road in a semi, so I didn't really have access to good DVDs and whatnot.
Well, I mean,
they
were terrible anyway, so I mean, I guess they're the ones you want to miss.
Yeah, they're really much, bro. First one was all right, but fuck, the last two were fucking horrible.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for that Mandalorian and Grogu movie to fucking take over and be the new fucking Star Wars.
At least we'll get that.
Well, he's like me now because now I don't see anything almost ever. I mean, Stranger Things, we were lucky I watched that. I never watch anything anymore. So
I've never seen that either
for the past 10 years. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like that might be the last show I got into. Like I don't watch anything anymore because I have no time to watch shit. So you're right. I'm always working something. For Christ's sake, I had 3 jobs the last couple of years. Now I have 2, but I need a 3rd one. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go. Scorpion, man, thank you for hanging out for a little bit.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, brother.
All right.
And he's like my
Before you
neighbor,
leave.
bro. There's a lot of people who are my neighbors. Shout out to Botch Club on Instagram, my Rhode Island friend. Go give him love on Botch Club on Instagram. YR, you're the man. Bullfrog got AIDS. Garguts, he might go live. You never know when Garguts is live. Go give him love on the big one. Everybody else, hit the like button. I hope if you want to support the channel, go ahead. PayPal.me/Joe Cronin Show off the air. Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. Cash App would be huge. Venmo would be huge. Those are ways to contribute to try to support the show and keep things going. Would be much appreciated if you do it. Thank you so much. Really, if you do, we will shout you out whenever we can the next shows. Yeah, it's what a crazy time. What a crazy time. But thank you for being here and hitting the like button, sharing the videos, telling everybody about it, whatever you do. And thank you for supporting the channel if you can. And we'll do more shit and more shit, brother. Stay hard.
That I was haunted. These faded pictures of you constantly dance through my mind. Wish I could tell you I'm sorry for ever letting you go. Turns out I'm nothing without you, and I thought you should know. But I never knew that I was haunted. I was haunting you. I never knew that I was haunted. I was haunting you. Been wasting my whole life, find what I'll never find, and the grass is always greener than the life I left behind.
Good night, everybody. Gargie's going to be live. Allison, thank you, Allison, for the biggest donation, the $50 from Allison. Forever searching for something that I'll never find. It feels like I'm suffocating on the crushing weight of regret. Forever trapped in the moment I can never forget. But I never knew that I was haunted. I was haunted by you. I never knew that I was haunted. I was haunting you. I'm always thinking about you at the strangest of times. These faded pictures of you constantly dance through my